Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Ballad of Ennersval. I have a super special and neat announcement, you guys, and I think you'll be excited to know it as well. So, of course, we all know that in December we did a charity event called A Very Pilky Christmas to celebrate our friend Pilky, also known as Martin, who unfortunately passed away a couple months ago, but left huge mark on all of us by being incredibly awesome and incredibly cool. And one of the stretch goals we had for the charity was a Pilky inspired D&D homebrew. And I've done the art on stream before, and chat helped us with the ideas for it and the name, and it's done, it's ready. And you can grab it on my boosty right meow for free.
That's amazing!
Yeah.
Wow!
There's a PDF file, there's no background and background art, which is pretty big. There's a token, literally anything you want, it's all there. Go grab, and hey, if you want to leave me a tip, you can, but it's not necessary. It's all there for free. Yoink. Yes.
That's amazing. Great job, Lady V.
Of course, well, thank you guys, and of course, thank you everyone who supported the charity. That's, that's huge. That was huge. We gathered more than £10,000 for charity, and that is very, very good. And I'm sure the Cancer Research UK will be happy just to put that money to good use. So there's very few things I can do to show my gratitude to how incredibly generous everyone was. So use that. Use the little homebrew Statblock we made, and hopefully Pilky's memory will live on in many, many different campaigns. So, Wick, what happened last time?
Ooh, I'm not forgetting this day anytime soon. Under the midday sun, the bad lads reconvened at Hart Square. While waiting for Greta, we spent time dunking Kova in the fountain to professionally identify a ring of water breathing. We then found Greta nearby, arguing with another kid, and the four of us were quickly split into two teams. While we were kicking ass at Rogue Ball, Kane, Kaya's dad, ran into us, and we somehow signed on to babysit this week. The kids said goodbye, we brought Greta to Gunhilda. Then the sun dropped below the horizon, and we made our way to the Healing Spirits. What a name, huh? Despite being lively at night, it makes my stomach sink. But I knew I would have to deal with this sooner or later, and having the others with me quieted my nerves from the prior night's vision. Vaharith and Eret caught up with us on the way in, and a new tension was in the air to distract us. But my attention shifted as we entered the tavern, 'cause who do I hear running his mouth other than Feroy, at it again, drunkenly spewing his washed-up, cowardly leader bullshit at Elidor. Adrenaline rising, I beelined toward Elidor, still maintaining his stoic public appearance, and had a friendly chat with Feroy, who made it very clear he didn't like me. Outsider, coward. The fuck does he know? Suddenly, Kova's new bird friend took a boar-sized shit right into Feroy's eye. Time for a bar fight. After some drunken swings from Feroy's bruised ego, Kari, Ritz, and Kova quickly took down the others. It was mighty impressive. Weren't much of a fight on my end. Piece of hog shit was pinned down with my foot before he could blink. I felt fucking powerful. I told him off before Lord Gusto scooped up the injured drunkards. We proudly sat down with Elidor to prepare for the drinking competition. Finally, a chance for us to have fun. And by the board, those drinks packed a punch. The bad lads didn't stand a chance, but hell did we laugh. Not even Alneric's presence in the corner could sour our mood. To no one's surprise, and to everyone's mild concern, Elidor is a pro at this, and nearly outlasted the iron stomach of a dwarven man, Sarid Bitterbrand, local drinking champ. After snacking off the buzz and trying to talk bad lads business, El told us some crazy shit. Said crazy shit swam dizzily in our heads, and gave me a crazy idea. Riding the recklessness, we went down to the well to explore the far hallway. I think I remember this hallway now that I'm looking at it. We navigated through a fake slime wall and descended deeper into the darkness, dreading what we might find. A body, suspended in the middle of the dark hallway. My lungs locked up, and everything began to sting as I walked headfirst into a gelatinous cube. Dumbass. Royally fucking up Tamaris's clothes, we took it down and freed the body. The remains were far gone, but the clothing was familiar. Dark leathers matching that of a lynx assassin, and some sort of metal dart. We found Owain. But how could a lynx assassin die to a simple ooze? We noticed more markings on the clothing. Scorch marks. My blood froze. We needed to tell Rowan. Kari used the sending scroll to reach out to them, and they hesitantly agreed to meet elsewhere. Kari and I wrapped the remains as best we could with our cloak and sash, and we got the fuck out of there, greeted by the cold midnight air. We found the meeting place, Rowan waiting for us in the rafters. There's no easy way to deliver this news, but Ritz did it with grace, and presented the remains of their older brother. We sat quietly beside the lynx assassin, still just a kid, while they cried for their loved one. After giving them time, Rowan revealed the dart to be a dart of fiend-slaying, confirming Owain's target was the Scorch Doctor. And confirming he failed. Rowan said goodbye and left the dart as a thank you before beginning their journey home with Owain. Kova placed the dart in my shaking hands. Rowan shouldn't have to suffer like this. And Owain shouldn't be dead. I closed my fist, my fragmented memories screaming behind my eyes, and the metal shifted into a more familiar form.
Ooh. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Of course, you get an inspiration for an amazing recap. So, after your fateful encounter with Rowan of the Twilight Lynx, you spend the night on the second floor of the Healing Spirit. The rooms here are very unusual, by the way. Unlike normal tavern rooms, there's no beds or little bedside tables. There's just small hexagonal pods padded with mattresses on every side, with a little compartment where there's a bottle, like a tankard of water and a bucket for anyone who needs it in the morning. When you all wake up, there's... Yes, of course. It's a tavern run by a playful bee. So a lot of it has that sheen of their own style. When you wake up, you definitely hear that Elidor is happily snoring away in his pod still. He probably won't be up for many hours still. But also, Kari, during the night, you had a dream. A dream of the night sky, of the great celestial tapestry, upon which the 12 spirits dance and weave the fates of the Empire. You know that some spirits have conflicting agendas and worldviews, but some share goals and domains. After helping Rowan, a fellow devout follower of Twilight, you feel the radiant approval of the Bear Mother as it descends on you like cold but comforting moonlight. You wake up refreshed and rested, and you feel that strange reserve of power that you need to only pull on, and it will manifest. So, in mechanics, you receive a minor boon. One time, in the next 7 days, you can cast the spell Clairvoyance without any components. So, mark that on your sheet.
That's so cool.
For reference, Clairvoyance is a level 3 spell, which usually you cannot cast just yet.
Whoa. Oh, powerful.
Now, Ritz, you wake up with pain flaring in your palms.
Cool.
There's just gigantic swelling on each one after a day of extraneous activities, fighting, playing ball, and also dunking yourself in acid inside a gelatinous cube. And there's just like puffiness and angry swelling over the tattoos. And that makes even dressing incredibly difficult. So for today, any check involving your hands will be at a disadvantage.
Okay, that makes sense. Yes.
Yep.
I've been cursed by the moon spirit.
Yes, you've been cursed by the moon spirit and not your own stupidity, of course. But yes, you all wake up. There's a little bit of a breakfast waiting for you. Nothing major, but clearly Rafok knows that after the drinks and the competition you were taking part in yesterday, there's definitely a bit of like hungover sickness. But you guys get a little bit of breakfast in you. I think, Wick, you wanted to leave a note to Elidor, correct?
Yeah, I'll scribble a note that says, at the curtain call, sleepyhead, I don't know, and then I'll draw a little angry face in the corner that's obviously got a silly energy.
Okay, great. You plaster it on the little hexagonal door to his pod, and you guys set off towards the curtain call. It was raining in the early hours of the morning, so now you walk through the fallows across puddles and little rivulets in the gutters. If there's anything you want to discuss on the road to the curtain call, go ahead.
Ritz, what did you do?
He's like
that?
he's trying to bandage his hands with his
come
hands, and
here.
it's not happening.
Yeah, he's gonna try some herbs and stuff to reduce the swelling and bandages it up from him.
Kova,
Making leaves in there.
you can roll medicine or herbology, whatever you choose.
Yes, yeah, I don't. Oh.
Okay, 13. That's not bad. Yeah, so definitely a lot of what Ritz did yesterday was a bad idea, TM. So you do your best to clean the wounds. Good news is they don't seem infected. Clearly the gelatinous cube within is acidic enough that all the bacteria were eaten out of the little wounds anyway. The problem is
That's smart.
yeah, the problem is it ate through a lot of the healing that was taking place, so you can see more of those little encrusted bits of gem that make up both of the symbols on the palms, and it's gonna take a while for his hands to heal.
Yeah, I'm not healing that with magic. You gotta just deal with it, I'm afraid.
No problem. I can not use them, right? For like a day, 2 days.
I thought you could.
I'm sure I won't forget.
I'll let you remember.
Yeah, it hurts like a bitch though.
Yeah.
Hey, how's
get
everyone
you
else, How are you
mittens.
guys feeling? If you got mittens, I'll take them.
Should find you mittens.
I got my old fingerless gloves, but I think you have your own.
Yeah, he puts his own gloves on over the bandages to stop himself taking them off idly.
Yeah, it helps. It helps to stop yourself from scratching. That's for sure.
Yeah, you guys sleep all right?
As good as you can after a day like
Yeah.
yesterday.
Kova, Ritz, and Wick, give me insight or perception.
Yes.
Ooh.
No.
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 Okay, I think Wick, your mind is still back in the events of yesterday's evening. But Kova and Ritz, you notice that although Kari is silently, calmly walking next to you, there's a little bit of a additional pep in her step, a little bit of energy and power that wasn't there even yesterday.
think Kari reacts weirdly to alcohol.
You're looking weirdly spry today, Kari, for someone who drank as much as we did yesterday.
She smiles. Would you say I had a touch of moonshine?
If you had information, I would take it away.
That's a good one.
I really like your jokes, Kari.
Yeah, they're funny.
They're bad.
That's why I like him. Bad like the lads, am I right?
Oh god.
Oh, my head hurts, dude.
No. Actually, V, in terms of like the dream, how much of it am I aware that I've received a blessing?
Give me an Arcana check or religion, up to you.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoa!
19. Okay, that's quite good. Yeah. So you, the dreams after you became Spiritkin have always been quite abstract. There is this strange connectedness to the spirit of the moon bear that sometimes feels like communing with something alien, something that doesn't think like humans do. And whenever you get those glimpses of their attention, whenever you feel a passing glance of the spirit in your direction, like you did when you received the visions of encroaching doom back on the White Towers, it always fills you with additional magic and determination, and you know that this time it is a clear sign of approval and connectedness. You still feel the echoes of that link between your mind and Rowan when you sent them a message, and both of you feel kinship with the domain of Twilight, even though you follow different spirits. And that exchange of energy and that gratitude that Rowan felt makes you feel more powerful. You know that you can pull on that external mind that you've now created, that external link for whatever purpose. So you know that you can cast clairvoyance, even though usually you wouldn't be able to.
I feel the presence of the mother in a way I haven't since I first left the White Towers.
Whoa.
I can only feel that she is approved for our actions with Rowan. She's given me something.
What did she give you? Is it mittens?
You wish. She's given me a spell. Magic.
Whoa.
Is it the kind of spell that can solve all our problems?
You wish. No. I'm sure it'll help.
So she's, what, happy that we helped Rowan, or is this like a greater good kind of a thing?
Hard to say with the nature of a spirit.
Yeah. Do they talk to you? Are they like people, or are they just kind of shapes in the sky?
Yeah, is that like a spiritkin thing, or is that something that happens to other people?
I can only describe it like a language I don't quite understand. Much like
Common.
us being a child, unaware of our parents' teachings. Something like that.
It doesn't sound that your gods are any less cryptic than Sam, to be honest. So, like,
Yeah.
makes me feel a bit better, I suppose.
Yeah, but Sam's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wake up feeling as bad as you do, Kova.
Wow.
Damn, shots fired. Well,
I gotta burn those.
with that, you guys.
Just silence for the rest of the way.
Yeah. With that, I will get through the awkward pause faster, and you guys get to the curtain call.
That is the stinkiest I've ever been.
Good.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
funny.
Received one blessing from the bear spirit. It's all job for Cobra.
Yeah.
All right. So you reach the manor. It looks very similar. It's a little bit shiny with the water on the roof. But when you open the door to curtain call, you see that the foyer looks a little bit different. You guys remember that Val spent some time cleaning up the place, at least the entrance area, to make a bit more lived in. But now there's a waterlogged, rotten support beam that clearly fell down from some of the roofing. Val, with his hair tied up under a little kerchief, is standing in front of it, looking down at it in the puddle of wet mulch. And when the door opens, he's like, "Oh, hi, sorry about this."
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. You good, Val?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just I spent a lot of time cleaning up the place. It's okay.
shit.
I'll go fetch the bucket.
No, you should take a break. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you've been
Sorry
doing
about this.
How are you? You look very nice. It's the first time he sees your outfit, so he looks at all of you with a surprised expression.
Yeah. It's a mix, a jumble of things, I suppose. A lot has happened since last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
this,
did you want to talk about it? And he's kind of like standing in front of the fallen support beam, kind of covering it with his leg, a little embarrassed.
it ain't your fault, Val. You don't need to worry. It's an old building, you know.
It's
In fact,
We'll get to
let me just. I'm going to take a note of this. And Ritz is going to take out his ledger, and he's going to start noting down all the stuff that's broken that he can see around him, and tallying up how much he reckons this would probably cost to repair, based on the experience of having to run repairs in his parents' shop a bunch.
Okay, well, do you want to do that as part of the investigation that you wanted to do over the curtain call?
Yep, he'll just do it passively throughout everything.
Okay.
I can catch you up for a bit.
Oh, yes, please. What happened? I hope everything is okay.
Yeah, gosh, how to bring this? So we gathered some supplies, the gems that we needed.
At that
A
point,
little more-
you hear a little scratching sound, and from the darkness, you see crawling out, looking at you
Oh my
with a very
God.
intense expression, Scrambles.
Hey, Scramble Man! How's it going?
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Wow!
He speaks!
Scrambles is probably going to look a little bit furtive. He's kind of looking at the wooden beam as if and back to the group of don't blame me. But his eyes kind of widen when he sees Ritz, and he makes a beeline over to Ritz.
As Scrambles goes to climb up, Val gives a little respectful nod and says, "Good morning, honored beast of the manor."
I'm sorry, what?
That's really cute.
Well, he's guardian of this manor.
True. Yes, you're right.
I look at
God,
Scrambles.
daddy.
Scrambles gives a dismissive hand gesture at Val of yes, of course, yes.
Yeah,
sure,
but of
sure.
course, peasant.
I'm glad you guys made friends so fast.
Can I ask, in game, has Val been? It sounds like he's been quite respectful. Has he been offering food willingly to
Yes.
Scrambles, or
Absolutely.
Okay.
He has been very
Okay.
respectful of you in the last few days. He understood your attraction towards eggs, but didn't have any. So all he could do is apologetically give you some of his fried fish every morning, because he does go fishing to the Tangle Run. That's his source of food so far. So he has been diligently leaving some of the food for you, and whenever you would deign to join him, he was very respectful.
Okay, he's been
coming
leaving
so late.
fish.
Yes.
We're bros now.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Val doesn't know that because Scrambles hasn't let on that they're bros, but the tolerance level for Val has went up, I think.
Hell yeah.
From the last time I
Yeah.
heard he was being bitten.
No visible bite marks or anything.
Well, apart from the huge amount of scars
Yeah.
and bite marks that Val already has,
No new ones.
no fresh ones, no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for those who might not know Val, these bite marks on him are not from Scrambles. He's a rogue werewolf that escaped a very, very tough situation where he was apparently abused in one of the military camps on the border.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna come check some stuff out in here and talk kind of plan going forward, because so much shit has been happening. You're welcome to listen. I think we just kind of need to put a lot of cards on the table and, you know,
I mean,
we're fucking in it now.
A summary might be a good way to start, anyways.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind, I will listen about your adventures.
I'm comfortable sharing whatever we want. I know it's about you guys, but
Yeah, I mean, go for it, Kova.
Thumbs up.
okay. I mean, he's pretty much just gonna tell him the whole rigmarole.
So I think this will be part of your investigation of Curtain Call. So while Ritz thinks about the finances of fixing up the place, you will travel with Val and catch him up to speed.
Yeah, a little walk and talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk and talk.
So we know what Ritz is going to be doing, what Kova is going to be doing. We can carry any additional goals as we explore the Curtain Call and check for security.
I would like to go look at the stage and the portal, the runes on the stage, and maybe like I want to look for I don't know weird occult shit.
Okay.
Guessing we'll probably end up there, right? Because it's like the
True.
site of the so
Yeah, absolutely. So you will spend most of your time in the main auditorium, looking at the stage and stuff. Kari?
I will boost Ritz's ability
Oh.
with enhance ability.
And you write for
very
him.
nice.
Oh my god.
Cute.
Yeah. Like I can enhance your intellect. I guess would be the one for this case.
That would definitely be helpful for Rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give him the fox's cunning.
Amazing. All right, so check off the spell slot, and Ritz, you have advantage on any intelligence-based checks. So Ritz, you travel with Scrambles on your shoulder. Give me an investigation check.
He and Scrambles are checking out together, nodding to one another, you know.
Of course. Kova, you wanted to investigate or to perceive?
I would like to perceive.
Okay, do a perception check then.
Perception. Guided. Can
Guidance.
Line help me out with this? Since she's got eyes in the sky.
Eyes in the sky unfortunately won't be very helpful in this cramped space. There's gonna be a lot of smaller rooms. So no. Yes.
Could could Line go look at the like where Wick saw the imp that one time up in the
Oh,
the
balconies.
rafters and-
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can
What a great
roll
idea.
a separate check for line if that's the case.
So that's for Kova. That's
Okay.
Nice though.
Alright, he's talking now.
Strong. Yeah, no, that's true. Both Ritz and Kova have a lot of
let's
stuff
see.
going on.
Wow, Line does not have good investigation nor perception. That's okay. That's bad.
Oh no!
Okay, -1. That's so strong. Line is perfect for your team, gang. she fits right in.
Right in.
Awesome. Okay, Wick, give me Arcana, please.
Oh, okay.
Because you're
Come on,
specifically
Wick.
looking for mysterious and okay. Yeah,
Wait, inspiration.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
go for it.
Natural 20.
Amazing!
Oh my god,
Amazing!
y'all! Let's
Perfect.
go!
Perfect use of your natural 20. Of your inspiration, sorry. And Kari, is there anything specific that you want to do? Look for something, or just want to assess the damage to the building? Like, what's up?
I think right now it's assessing damage. The moment the moment Rev said like investigate, I was like, oh god, trauma of that whole event. But I'm thinking detect magic. But I know that's a concentration of 10 minutes and it's within 30 feet. So I might leave that for the stage to also like assist Wick with that sort of
And also, I
investigation.
think you have concentration on Ritz right now, don't you?
Yes. Believe so. I'll check.
Yes. Okay. So in that case, give me just a normal investigation so far.
What? 19 again.
19. Okay, quite nice. All right. So let's see what happens. First of all, let's start with Kova. You walk and talk with Val, and Val is clearly still quite shy, but starved for human contact. So you see him like nervously listening and nodding. And when you do you mention that you've died?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you mention that you died, he just like stops and checks you over to check if there's any grievous wounds. Like he's very, very nervous, but he's excited to hear about your guys' adventures. So most of your attention is on your conversation with Val.
Oh, odd question actually.
Yes.
Would someone like Val have a sort of, I don't know, enhanced sense of smell or detection where he can feel something different from Kova?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, myself.
Yes, for sure. But right now he's also not very investigative. He's mostly focused on getting the information from Kova. But later you can ask him about his time here. So Kova, you don't find much of interest. You know that the left wing is inaccessible as of yet. It is clearly like the roof on the left wing, on the right wing has caved in a major way, and there is a blockage of old wood going through that corridor. So you only can look through the left wing so far. And other than the rooms that you guys already explored before, there's some classrooms where most furniture is either missing or rotting from rain and elements into like the open windows and broken bits. Some furniture is very clearly covered in small bite marks and scratches, like someone was using it to practice biting. And yeah, most of the rooms are quite empty, although you do find some drawings on the walls and some graffiti. Specifically, you find a drawing of a smiling face with a flame on top of their head. And in a different room, you find graffiti saying Ritz was here, was with a Z.
Nice.
Who did
Yeah.
that?
He would probably
Who
also
did that?
linger here and there on some of the wood because he's a woodworker.
Yes.
So we'll see if there's like what wood they used and how like the structure was to see if he can figure out what to do to fix it rather than the price.
So there's a lot of things that will have to just be thrown out. 10 years of rotting under, rain and wind and disrepair has left a lot of the furniture here way past repair. But you do find a few pieces that are salvageable. You or some other woodworker spending a few days can fix up some of the like dormitory beds and some of the wardrobes at least. And a couple of pieces of furniture are already still in pretty good condition. Specifically stuff on the first floor, specifically the buffet, the open kitchen that clearly was used by students and the audiences alike, where you found that zombie that was gorging itself on food. Zombie is no longer there, but the table and some of the cupboards are still quite intact.
Very important question, V.
Yes.
In any of the classrooms, is there an intact pinboard?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's a chalkboard in one of the classrooms, and there is a cork board in another as well. Let's go to you, Ritz. You are assessing damage for 11. Yeah, this is way bigger than anything you had to even think about in the slice of life. Repairs that we're doing there are just like some pipes were leaking or some roofing was missing. Here, there's structural damage. Although a lot of this building is stone, the wood that survived the fire has been rotting, and some of the stone clearly was subject to vandalism. So there is a lot of structural issues, as evidenced by the fact that half of the roof over the hall just caved in at night. So this is definitely at least a couple thousand gold.
Okay, so probably around 5,000 if he's lowballing it.
5 actually might be a little too high, but you can't pinpoint exactly because this is outside your wheelhouse.
Okay, I'll put like 2,000 to 5,000 roughly.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Cool. Thank you.
Is Ritz the one writing this down?
No.
Kari is writing.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Scrambles. What are you doing while they're investigating?
So I'm on Ritz's shoulder, is that right?
Yes, sir.
I think every time you guys are kind of going into a new room, Scrambles is sort of jumping down from Ritz, like looking inside the room to check that he's not left anything or like hidden anything. Like he's basically just doing a kind of cursory, like, don't go into my bedroom, mom, kind of behavior.
Amazing.
And then when he's like, no, it's okay, it's safe, he'll just keep hopping back up onto Ritz's shoulder each time. That's kind of like the behavior you've seen him from.
Amazing. Okay, next we have Kari. So yeah, you actually find a couple of interesting things. First of all, in the auditorium where there's a crashed chandelier and a lot of damage to the seats, you find a small coin purse with 6 gold and 2 copper under one of the legs of the seats.
Good cognizant. Very good. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Good.
Also, you find in the orchestral pit, where you guys found some music instruments before, you find a broken silver pocket watch. It is obviously not ticking right now, but it could probably be fixed. And flipping it around, you see on the back an engraving of waves framing a lily. Roll me a history check. A 15. Okay, yeah, not bad at all. So the symbol of the lily is telling you that this is of Giladian make. So this is clearly by one of the clock masters of Gilad. So quite a rarity. Probably not extremely expensive, but quite a nice thing to have if it can be fixed. And in general, sorry?
And silver.
And silver, that is correct. And also you find just loose sheets of music by a few, clearly from different parts of different plays. They're just like scattered around some of the floors, but some of them are clearly written by the same person. You can see by the handwriting and the initials MB in the corner of the sheets.
Okay.
Sure. Sure. There's a few books that survived the elements here and there, but that's most of what you find. Okay. Now, Wick, what was your
Yes.
Natural 20.
natural 20? Amazing. So you explore the stage while your friends look around. First of all, you are quite sure now that the pentagram is inert. Whatever the dead tiefling lady did, stepping through the portal, clearly sealed it, and it has not been active since then, which alleviates some of your worry at least. And for a natural 20, I will give you something special.
Ooh. Ooh.
Where does Wick think it leads?
Oh. I don't know how specific I can get, but I think one of the hells.
So as you stand in front of this inert circle, and you remember some of the red scorched earth on the other side, the strange fire elemental that was somehow necrotic and corrupted, and the swarm of imps trying to grab and pull you guys in. As you think about this place, something deep inside your heart, that flame that beats inside your chest like a second heartbeat, pulses with yearning. It does not lead to hell. You know that for sure.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
With that, the rest of you congregate to the stage. You all come in and see that Wick is on the stage, just staring at the empty space over the scorched wood. And you're all back together.
Fritz has the pinboard under his arm
Was that?
and kind of throws it up onto the stage for them.
Are you? Where are you throwing it?
Just getting it over to Wick. How's everyone doing? Anything interesting?
It
I kind
doesn't.
of missed most of it.
Y'all, I don't think this leads to hell.
Huh?
Huh?
The portal, the stuff we were looking at.
How'd
The
you
first
know?
time I wrote it off as nothing, but the first time we stepped out here, you know, I felt something funny in my heart, and looking at it now, it's kind of what if it's the fire plane? What would that mean?
I mean, the
Wait.
thing that came out seemed like a fire elemental of some kind, but not. I didn't really read as fire, you know.
It were in a fire elemental, but the things that were coming out of it, they were... What was it Elidor said?
Right?
Imps, right?
Imps,
They're
yeah.
from hell. What were they doing there?
Working
Maybe.
together.
Yeah.
They did say that they have raves in there, right? Is that what we said?
They don't have raves in there. They're sending researchers over there.
Yeah,
it's
people...
not
they're travelling, right? From VLs to the fire plane. Do you think
Yeah.
everything's all right over there? In the fire plane?
Honestly, I don't think so.
I think they're setting up something.
I mean, do you guys think that we need to go and try and check it out? I don't know how to get there, but everything that Elidor was saying yesterday about looking out for the Scorched Doctor and trying to learn more, and what happened to him in the fire planes and everything.
Well, if he's been there, he would be the one to ask, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's all connected.
I mean, likely. You said it. You felt it in your heart, your engine situation thing.
Yeah. Kind of like a pull. Uh,
Besides that being something related to the fire plane, what does that mean for you? If
well,
you're pulled by it,
my instinct would tell me that it's maybe an innate homesickness or something. Like,
does fire get homesick?
A fire genasi from the fire plane originally or something?
I believe so. I'm not really sure. There's not a lot. There aren't many to tell me these things.
Are you not?
Now, why? This portal was active recently, though.
Yeah, like a few days ago.
Doesn't this seem worrying?
Yeah.
I mean, for your, I don't know how your situation works physically, but if I were in your shoes, whatever has been burning me up, being pulled by it, I wouldn't want to go to it.
Are you worried that maybe Wick's being lured there by something?
Or that if you do end up there, then what if it becomes too much? What if it overtakes you? What if you burn up?
There's a lot of stuff we don't know, and part of the reason I came to this city was to get answers and clear up some of this confusion, and I was willing to put myself in harm's way for it. And things have obviously changed. We have bigger fish to fry, but now that we know that all of this shit is connected somehow, I don't know.
We gotta think about it. We can't just step into a different plane of existence. They're not something to mess with. I've read up on Fey plane. Going there has dire consequences. I don't know what the fire plane holds, but rather than jumping in, we should ask people that are more suited for this. We're still small fry in this situation, guys.
Yeah. I mean, we're lucky, right, that we know Alador. Maybe he has some more answers for us.
Or maybe, what was his name? Gusto?
We do need to talk to Gusto at some point.
He seems to be more, aware when it all happened than Elador, maybe.
That ghost, though, like, the soul, she saved us.
So, okay. Why would she go to the fire plane?
Closed the portal too, right?
She closed... It's inert. She sealed it, whatever she did.
It's like they wanted her, though. She was being used for that. What if she's also got an engine?
I don't know, maybe the portals are soul-powered or something. Which would be pretty sick. Yeah. I'm worried. I want to make sure she's alright.
I don't know. I don't know.
It sounds like two things combined here a bit of ghosts and fire, fuel, I suppose. Death can be used as a fuel of magic of something, and just you're being lit by a fire and I don't know if it's keeping you alive or what, but
Aldu said that magic tats and stuff, you can get energy and magic from creatures, from gems, from dragon's blood, stuff like that.
from elementals.
I don't know.
If it's the Scorch Doctor is a fiend, a devil or a demon something. And the Scourge Doctor likes fire genasi or elementals or what. Do you think he's the one in the house, like, fueling himself? Getting some sort of fuel for something?
What if they're taking fire genasi from the fire plane or something? Fiends. For some purpose.
Like a really big bite.
Man.
What else can you make with?
I mean, it's awful though, right? Like, Elidor said that there was some kind of elemental like the one we saw going after a family of fire genasi.
Yeah. For what reason, though?
I feel like we need to find out, like...
I get that there are a lot of questions that we all have, and I appreciate everybody's concern. I think that we have too many questions, and honestly, if we do say that this is a thing where fire genasi are targets, I don't know. I've only seen two others. One of them is Osmi and one of them's Cresette, and Osmi wasn't the one on the table, but I don't know if they were gonna put her on the table after me. And Cresette has been here for, what? At least 10 years, whenever she showed up.
She popped up with the hot springs, right?
Yeah, Ritz, do you know specifically when... Do you know anything about that? What did Snags tell you?
I mean, I only met him like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Like, Snags only ever said that he found in Hell Springs, nothing else. We could ask him.
It's another case of fire genasi and fiends or demons being
Yeah.
to each other.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Mhm.
With the Moonbears, places like the White Towers, areas of higher spiritual pathways, this portal existing here could be something similar, maybe? They were able to open a portal because this area or something about it links closer to places like the Fire Plane.
Wait, so you're saying that they have like a place where they can open portals more easily in the Moonbear clan, back where you're from, because it's closer to some kind of
Not
dinner of
necessarily
the plains?
portals, but connection to something else. Whether we consider it sacred ground for other reasons, perhaps elementals or other realms, much like the one Sam is in. There are places where it is closer. It's easier to make that connection or to open a door.
I wonder...
Maybe this is one of them.
That kind of sounds a little bit like, you know, the Spiritkin stuff. Like, making it easier for individual people to talk to the spirits. Maybe the explosion or the thing that happened at this theater made it easier to open a portal. Maybe, I mean, they did open a portal or something?
I mean, I've been wondering about this a little bit, Wick, but what happened to you 10 years ago? And the portal opening here 10 years ago? I don't know how close those two events line up together, but it's a weird coincidence, right?
It is. I don't know. I need to go look at the reports once Kander. Once I find time, Kander grabbed them. I don't think I can take them out of there, but if they happened at the same time, they're not the whale isn't that far from the theater, and
Yeah,
the explosion.
And
I don't
Chester
know.
said that Scorched Dock was down there just a few days ago, right? And
Yeah.
the portal was opened a few days ago, so
What
is
if
it?
You were the component. If right now, if you presume that this portal leads to the fire plane, then it should have been fire plane back then. Whatever they took from you, maybe it was used for the ritual.
And then this time they used a spirit or something.
Or another fire genasi we don't know about.
Crosette's fine though. I know
Yeah.
because Fliss saw her at the show the other day, so
I mean, we saw her before as well. It would be
yeah,
strange.
yeah, she's all right.
Lady V,
Yes?
can Scrambles check his jerkin pockets for parchment, string, and pens?
Oh my.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. You rummage around, you find a few.
So in the background of you guys conversing, Scrambles has wandered over to the pinboard and he's dumping out materials onto the pinboard and kind of nodding along with what you're saying. And he's starting to write topics of what you're covering.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Nice. Also, Scrambles, as you root around in your pockets, your little deft hand clinks the claw on something glass, and you remember that you have actually found a few things in the curtain call on your own time.
Oh yeah, in the midst of this, he's shuffling and looking for stuff, he's pulled out a silver butter knife that he's put in his teeth as he's searching for things. Found a little bit of, he's got like 3 gold in his hands, and a dusty little perfume bottle that he's sort of shuffling between his hands as he's trying to search for stuff.
What you got there, Scrambles?
Scrambles looks guilty.
Come on, share.
He lifts the perfume bottle toward you.
All right, Ritz will take it and have a look.
Okay. Ritz, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Kova, do that as well.
Okay.
22, very nice. 8, okay. Tova, the smell is vaguely familiar, but you can't place it. Ritz, as you uncork it, the sweet smell of perfume clearly went a little bit stale with age, but it is still recognizable. And you remember smelling that on the head with a wig that you and Scrambles threw towards the corpse in the center of the pentagram. It is the same smell of vanilla, spices, and rose.
Holy shit, guys!
What?
I think this might be her perfume. The spirit, like.
Huh. Why did I thought I recognized something of it, but I've never met her.
Yeah, I got pretty up close to the skull, and I got a whiff of this when I was grabbing it. It's the same.
Where do I know it from?
Maybe you got a whiff as the skull sailed past you. I don't know.
No, I don't think I...
Lasted for 10 years. It's quite a perfume.
It's a little stale.
Don't the
Wasn't-
Moon Bear make perfumes and stuff? Isn't that their whole shit?
Wasn't she at the Primrose at some point? She's like a figure. She's got the statue there.
Kova, you remember that the place smelled of something floral.
Is vanilla floral?
It'll spritz a little bit over to Kova. Recognize it?
Smells very familiar.
Yeah, I feel like it might be the same.
No way.
So
We
what?
should-
They're just
They're still
spraying
using
her
it?
smell over there, even
No.
though she's dead. That's kind of disrespectful.
No, what is... I mean, there's no way a perfume this old normally would just keep a smell like this, right?
I mean, I wonder if it's magical or something, right? You were worried about smells.
Yeah, we should have... I was thinking of going to the market. We should have Fiora check it out. She's better at alchemy than I am. I've only started reading stuff.
Chris is going to take a look over the bottle, see if there's any markings or anything, and give it a curse check as well.
Okay, give me an Arcana with advantage. And while you guys do that, Scrambles is writing different names, and there's also a little piece of paper that says "smell?" question mark. in the center.
I love that
Okay.
Scrambles can just write in common.
Yeah.
Of course, but of
Better than
course.
Ritz.
Something I want to try, if you'll allow me.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll resolve
Sure.
Ritz's roll first.
Yeah.
So 12, it is definitely not cursed. You're not even sure if it's magical.
Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Kari?
So, I was already wanting to do the detect magic, but given this conversation we've been having, I wonder if I can kind of hold on to Wick and use them as a conduit to figure out like any residual magic in the area.
Ooh.
Interesting. So what are you trying to achieve?
So, if the connection is to the fire plane, I want to get a grasp of if that's happening, and if it is based off a school of magic that has allowed this to happen, you know, through an item or through something else, through this ritual, get a better understanding of what that is. And given Wick's connection to the fire plane being a fire genasi, I want to see if that adds to anything.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Oh.
But because there's no active effect, everything will be based on your roll.
Oh,
20,
thank you.
20, 20. Okay, that's good. So, yeah, you definitely know that there's no magical aura, neither from the perfume bottle nor from the teleportation sigils on the floor. Clearly, this was a pentagram used for transporting between planes. It is no longer active. There are traces of conjuration magic that is connected to that. But that's about it.
Okay.
Because it is not active, you can't really get much more than that.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, Scrambles, where did you find this?
Hey, Lady V, where did I find this?
Up to you.
Up to me, okay. It was probably like behind the stage, like near the dressing room.
Yeah, one of those boudoirs with like a little mirror and tiny little bulbs around it.
So, for Scrambles, he sort of points, because you're on the stage now, he points kind of toward that way, and then sort of motions of like opening a drawer, and then like stealing it out and smiling, grinning at you.
Right. Backstage.
By the way, one small note. Did everyone else get up on the stage with Wick?
No.
Could.
Yeah.
So, everyone but Ritz are on the stage.
I think maybe we're sitting on the edge of the stage
Yeah.
in the orchestra pit. Yeah.
Yeah, Ritz is like lounging in one of the chairs like he's watching a show.
Ritz, give me a performance check.
Yay.
I don't know what you mean.
Sure you don't. Yeah, he tries to act a little too relaxed. He's really, really trying to look extra chill. But sometimes he like shoots the stage a look and you see that he's, for some reason, still quite nervous.
Is Kova's gonna make Line sneak up on him and try to spook him?
Okay. Give me a stealth check from Line.
Okay. Proficient in it. Look at you.
La la la. Okay, that's quite shit. So,
Shit.
Ritz and Scrambles, you guys see that a little white bird with a mask over its beak puts its head a little bit lower, but its butt and tail up in the air and starts slowly walking towards you guys from the side. Scrambles, you recognize a shoddy attempt at sneaking from a mile away.
Scrambles clocks this, and like he was like just sort of, you know, when an animal goes from like relaxed to just not relaxed.
Yep.
Just kind of clock, like his head turns super fast at the bird, and like slaps Ritz on the face and points at this bird.
I don't know what you're pointing at. There's nothing there. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Realizing that Ritz is just oblivious, Scramble's gonna take up a defensive position
He's
in front
playing
of
it
him.
off.
He has the little silver butter knife with him, by the way.
Is she slink into the shadows with her whole inky thing?
No, she only uses the inky thing when she has to like squeeze through something, like a crack in the door or something. So she's in her normal shape. Doesn't seem cowed by Scrambles' reaction though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ritz is still just pretending not to notice.
Yeah,
So she has a chance.
we'll just let this stand off happen to see what
Okay.
goes on.
So Scrambles, give me a initiative check. Roll an
Oh my gosh! Why?
I got a 10 plus
that's-
whatever is on my sheet.
Oh yeah, that's much
Yeah,
better.
you got
So you see that the little bird Line starts sneaking in and then jumps up, pushing from the floor with her little feeties and starts flying towards Rita's head. And you can see the look of concentration on her face, even through the mask. As a fellow animal, you know what this means. She's about to go poo-poo. And you, in slow motion, see she's trying to fly over Ritz and get ready for a drop, but you act faster. What do you do?
I throw the butter knife at this freaking
Yeah,
bird.
let's fucking go. All right, make a dagger attack.
Whoa!
Through this entire thing, Wick just has their head deep in their notebook and is just frantic. They don't even notice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wick
put on
walked in.
combat music, I guess. I don't know.
I rolled a 17.
Amazing. So I suppose it hits Line.
Yes.
Yeah,
Roll the monster.
roll damage, and you are allowed sneak on this because your ally Ritz is next to
Holy shit.
the bird.
What's my damage roll for
For a dagger,
a
D4. A D4.
What is your sneak attack at? What level are you?
No idea.
Level 3, I think.
Level 3.
Oh my god, he's little alongside us.
So it's 3 on the D4.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good.
I
Very
think
good.
Sneak is D6. I
Oh my
think.
god. I think it's 2d6 at level 3.
Is it?
I think
Yes,
so.
it's 2d6 for you. That's correct.
Well, the first one was a 6,
Okay.
and the second one was a 4.
All right. So
Okay, so
altogether,
13.
13?
13. Okay. So what happens is Scrambles immediately, reflexively launches the little silver butter knife, and it pierces one of Line's wings. Line looks surprised and a little offended, but still up, and kind of turns to you, Koval, like, the fuck do I do?
Come here! What the fuck? Stop it!
Whoa, Scrambles, calm down. All right.
Oh my god!
Break it up.
Yeah, he'll like hold his hands up for her to fly. Dude.
Okay, she's flying towards Kova. Scrambles, you can, if you want, take attack of opportunity. If you are feral enough for that, up to you.
Give me a sec. Okay. If it's backing off, would he?
Yeah, would he? It's up to you.
I don't know. Would he?
I think if it's very clear that the first shot has dissuaded this bird from trying to sneak up on us, then yeah, I don't think he's gonna take another swing if it looks clearly like they are disengaging. But he's gonna be growling, and he's gonna look triumphant, like he's just thwarted like the most.
A fierce warrior.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ritz is like grabbing him and trying to calm him down as though he's like in any way out of sorts from this when he's just smug.
Yeah. Lion immediately like changes direction to Kova and just shoots Scrambles a stink eye. Val, who's sitting quietly in the corner all this time, he says, "That's what the honored beast does. They protect the territory." Yes.
My goodness.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
Lion sits on your shoulder and like shows the pierced wing, like, look, Papa.
Yeah, there you go.
Look.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Go on, damn.
Damn.
Whoa, nice.
All right. Immediately, the ink between the feathers melds back together, and the wound is gone.
What the? Fritz! You're a coon!
Hey, I can't control Scrambles. He's his own man. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's trying his
He
best.
stabbed a bird!
Just misunderstood, that's all.
Wick looks up from their notes now. What the hell are you doing?
Scrambles got a bit salty, that's all.
He stabbed my bird!
His aim is impressive.
Yeah, right? Nah, sure he didn't mean to, did you, Scrambles? You didn't mean to hurt the bird, did you?
Scrambles is nodding. Whatever the answer to that is.
Ritz likes to ignore this.
Yup.
Is Val is in there with us?
Yes.
Okay. When Wick sees Val, they're gonna remember. Oh. Hey, Val. Is there? I know you've been like resting up and stuff, and it hasn't been that long. And I was wondering, if there's anything you've remembered from, the past week? Does any of this like this shit, this fire stuff ring a bell? Like, I don't know. You might know more than we do.
Chat, roll me a d20 for Val.
Oh shit.
Let's go chat.
And while this is happening, Kari, if you're sitting next to Wick, you can see over her shoulder in her notebook she's just flipping through page after page after page after page of questions that she's written down for individual people. And questions that she has for individual people. And her handwriting is shit.
Question, is your handwriting in common or infernal?
Common.
Okay. So Applesauce rolled a 2. Val scrunches up his face and says, "No, the fire doesn't really ring a bell. Sorry. I've been trying to do those breath exercises I overheard Kari mention, but a lot of my memory is kind of foggy. I don't know, maybe I should go to the doctor or a wizard, but part of me is not sure if I want to."
We do have a great doctor if you wanna. We also have that scroll. I don't know how to use it. I don't know if it'd help. It's meant to be healing or something. Gwen gave it to us. He's kind of looking at Kari and Kova as the two spellcasters. Like, he's not sure how the scrolls work.
The greater restoration?
Is that what it is? Yeah. I don't know what it does.
Would I have any understanding of, like, in my time trying to fix the situation, like, what works and what doesn't for memory stuff? Is that
Good question. No, I think this is quite relevant. Give me a medicine check with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would be one person
Cool.
here that has some experience with this.
Yay. Okay, 12.
12. Okay. So you know that there could be different causes for this. Blunt head trauma, mental trauma when someone just doesn't want to remember things. Magic can also be a big part of it. You know these things because you tried to go to different doctors and figure that out, and none of these answers worked for you. So it might be wise to try and at least cross out some of those reasons for Val. And, you know, physically, he looks in pretty good shape, other than the scars. And you know that werewolf regeneration probably keeps him quite healthy. Mentally, hard to say.
Gotcha.
So,
I'll communicate
greater
that.
restoration might be of help.
Guys,
Yeah.
I mean, it might also be able to. Your lycanthropy?
Mm.
Huh?
It's well, if it's considered a curse, I believe that's what this gets rid of.
Oh, I don't know if that's the way it works, Kova. There are curses and there are curses, you know.
No.
I don't
Well,
think.
All right. Well, basically, there's a spell that my family uses quite a lot to get rid of curses, but it only really works on objects. It ain't really the kind of thing that can get rid of curses on people. And from what I know about lycanthropy, it ain't really considered a curse by the people who have it. So I don't know if it falls into that category or not.
What do you mean it uses it's on items? Greater Restoration is a spell you cast on people, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if that were the answer, then there'd be a lot fewer people with lycanthropy.
Or they're I mean, if it's considered not a curse by the people that have it, maybe there's just not a lot of people that would want to be cured of it.
I think that's
mean,
more of it.
maybe.
Remember, Kova, when we were at the library and we were poking around for books on the Crimson Wolves, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
librarian
yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, we all know it's a boon from the wolf." And we were like, "Ah, yes, of course it is. Yes."
Yeah, but I feel like maybe the way to get rid of it would be to contact that demigod to remove it, since they're the ones who bestowed it rather than a magic spell. But
I mean,
I don't actually know. I mean, the clerics might know. Could always ask.
Val, do you want to be cured?
Good question.
I know it's hard to say right now because everything's kind of up in the air, and
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, living in hiding my entire life would probably be very exhausting. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out who I am, you know?
Yeah.
I have these
Yeah.
flashes of strange past, of horrible things, and I'm trying to at least make peace with it, if I ever can.
yeah. This is more of a last resort thing too, and I think if we want to try this, we could maybe reach out to a cleric who can cast it.
If you don't
scrolls.
mind,
Mhm.
this topic makes me quite nervous. Let's
No
put
worries.
it off for a while.
Sure.
Okay.
A question for you, V. So,
Yes.
so given Kari's background, being a warrior and also having gone up to the mountains, would she be aware of any kind of therapies that are applied to warriors in the sort of ways of either hypnotherapies or medicine men who would, put people in a specific means of either getting through their traumas in the same way that could be applied to Val?
Roll me medicine check. 24, that's great. So, yeah, you know that magic can be applied to that. You know that because your own terrible visions that plagued your memory after the incident on the road were alleviated through meditation and through work with the High Cleric. That was something that helped you immensely, but it takes time and it takes an experienced person like Anavir to do so.
Sure.
You know, there is one person we can ask about what happened that night that might still be around. The Usher ghost.
What?
You know, there was a ghost here that told us that we weren't allowed on the stage. Maybe they're still around somewhere. We could see if maybe
You've
they
seen them
remember what happened.
floating around during the hallway investigation. You know that they barely keep an eye on you at all.
Yeah.
They don't really
I don't-
seem that present.
I think we tried talking to them once and they weren't giving us much, but definitely good to keep in mind.
They seem.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really know where to go from here.
Well,
I think there's a lot of shit we learned yesterday and the whole week beforehand that is. I just have all these leads and I can't find any connecting thread. And are we supposed to tell Gwen about all of this? Like we're supposed to keep an eye on Talia, but we have no idea what her next move is going to be, or if she's even made a move yet. You know, she's just kind of showed up and then walked away.
yeah, I was planning to talk to Gwen more about some stuff with Morn, some tactics, or I think I'm the only man on the inside that she kind of has, from recent times
Yeah.
at least.
I don't know how much we can trust Gwen, and after talking to you all the other day, I kind of feel like if we're going to start taking matters into our own hands, we need to start thinking about gathering our own information pool rather than
We've been doing that. I think we should tell her. She's the
tell Gwen
only-
everything. She's got
Well, maybe not everything.
all
but-
the cards.
Yeah, but she also seems to be working on a different level than is fully legal. She seems to be a bit of a,
She's
lone
using
wolf.
us.
I make eye contact with Ritz, and I'm gonna. Hey, so I feel like Ritz has a point, and maybe we just don't know all of the information right now. I suppose most if not all of my cards are on the table. I don't know if Ritz, I think it's becoming important now for us to know about how
Yeah.
you know Gwen.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Come on, Ritz, you can do this.
It's okay.
There are some things I need to tell you guys about that maybe I haven't been honest about.
I'm getting deja vu.
Yeah. I know it is probably not the easiest thing to believe me, because pretty much all I've done so far is lie.
No, you haven't. You're really bad at that. You're kind of just not saying.
Yeah, well, it's got me by so far.
Fair.
But it's been to try and keep you safe and to keep other people safe. I'm trusting you all though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't use any of this to hurt anyone that I don't deserve it.
Right.
Cross my heart, Ritz.
Okay. Please don't let this be a huge mistake. Okay. So, I may be, I'm deeper in with the visitors than you know about. We need to talk about Camp Orthak.
The place you were before?
Yeah, it's where Kari found me.
Right, in this kind of jailed-ish.
I work for them. I've worked for them for years. I do small jobs for money. And one of the jobs that they gave me was running a package over to Camp Orthac and delivering it to one of the visitors there. I'm pretty sure that they killed Owain before I went, and they took the poison from him, and they sent me with it to that camp, and they used it to poison Captain Orthac.
Wick is sitting up straight.
Okay.
Kari, as you think about the amount of things that were eaten through by the gelatinous cube on Owain's body, the timeline checks out.
You... Okay, but you can't seriously be thinking we shouldn't go to Gwen with this, right?
I'm gonna put my hand out towards Kova and just kind of...
I don't know if we can trust Gwen.
Guys, if we can trust her or not, she's the only person that's stepped anywhere in the direction of helping solve Morn. And besides that, if we don't tell them that, then the Crimson Wolf will keep assuming that it's the Lynxes, and there could be war about this. This is beyond trust in us. This is a political problem.
Kova, you'll get my uncle killed, all right?
How... What? Ritz, how long have you been working for them?
About 5 years.
How long has your uncle been working for them?
He's been a visitor since I can remember. I'm trying to get him out. I'm trying to buy my family out of this debt they've got with them. I'm trying to get my uncle out from working for them.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I'm... It's okay.
My uncle gave me the job. And I've worked really hard to keep him out from Gwen's radar.
Yeah.
We could tell her in a way that doesn't inform her about this. That we could make a case for why it doesn't make sense that the Lynx would be attacking, or tell her that we found the body of Owain and didn't find any of the poison, so maybe it was stolen. But we have to tell her something. This could end a possible war.
We can tell her something. I'm just asking that you keep my uncle out of it.
Absolutely.
Don't mention him at all to her.
Wick, roll a history check.
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
9.
Okay. So something about that period of 5 years is curious to you. You wonder what happened within that period.
Fuck, I gotta rip the band-aid off. What happened between you and Golly, and why was Gwen there?
Gwen wasn't there, Wick. Sorry.
But, when did you see her use the... Oh.
She used it on me.
Oh.
Golly was... He was hurting Wiles. He was hurting Wiles, and I had to step in and tell him to back off. And he said he was going to kill him unless I did something for them.
What was he gonna have you do?
My uncle said that he owed him 10,000 gold. And They wanted me to steal the lyre. To make up for it.
Fuck.
Or they were going to finish the job.
Fuck, Ritz.
Wiles tried to tell me not to do it, but like, what was I going to do? Fucking let them kill him? So, I was such an idiot. I thought somehow maybe I could do the trial and pass the trial and steal the lyre and no one would notice because I didn't fucking know where it was. So, maybe I could do it all and it would all be all right. And then Gwen caught me.
Okay. Well, she didn't send you to the big time prison, right?
No, she sure didn't. She threw me fucking back here, didn't she? Where the visitors could get me. Where I was forsaken and they all knew I was vulnerable and had no other options. She threw me back here to be a fucking canary. Yeah, she bailed me out. She gave me 10,000 gold.
What?
But on the condition that if the visitors asked something of me again, she knew they would. I have to go to her first. Doesn't matter what happens to my family, doesn't matter if ratting them out puts people in danger. I didn't have a choice. What was I going to do? Say no? So, yeah, now here I am. Gwen on one side, visitors on the other.
And us.
Yeah. Yeah, and you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
okay.
Also, Ritz, you know that if Gwen finds out about what happened at Cap Orthak, she will know that you didn't come to her with this information.
Mm-hmm.
So we're being... This is so black and white. And wrong on both ends.
They never told me what I was doing.
Of
They
course
always...
didn't.
Yeah, Arneric said it was small and insignificant. I'm not meant to get involved in the big shit. I'm just meant to be some...
insignificant.
I'm just meant to be some expendable hand they can send out, you know?
Well, maybe that's where we get the upper hand. They don't know that you know all of this shit now. They don't know that, well, they probably know that we're working with Gwen. They obviously know some shit about me. You know, when we were down in the well last night, I remembered something. And there were more people in the hallway when I was getting out of there.
Do you remember any of them?
No. I just remember getting shot at. I told Narana to fuck off. And she yelled some shit, telling people to keep us from escaping. And then they ran down the hall towards the slime door. I should have known that there was a fake door there. There also must be another entrance. It probably leads all over the fucking city.
Yeah.
Gonna, like, take a big inhale and hop off the stage and stand like between the stage and the seats and pace. Right. Okay. So we're the shit, but also if we're the carrier pigeons, we're the ones with the most information at hand, at least in this regard, and we get
That's
to
what I'm
decide
saying.
what information goes where. We have to tell people stuff. We have to tell them something. When, even if her approach is direct and questionable, is our best line right now to do something good for us. But we can't have her know everything, obviously.
Yeah. We can tell her something, but I'm saying we should be careful.
Yeah.
I'm saying that we got to start looking out for ourselves. And we need to start looking out for the people in the fallows too, because fucking there's no one else is.
And we need to start looking at the big the big pieces on the board rather than the pawns. We've got a lot of people that we're questioning that we haven't talked about. Flaneth being one of them. Gander shared something with me about him that I'm worried about.
Oh yeah?
We have the Scorch Doctor, Talia, Gwendolyn now, the visitors. There's a lot of big players.
It goes to the little cork board and starts rearranging some shit.
I have the beginnings of an idea. I don't know how good it is.
Hit me. What is it?
Well, he kind of looks around himself. We're going to try and get this place, right?
Right.
Well, I say, what if we can't keep people safe by just keeping the visitors happy, doing what Gwen says, maybe we need to start gathering the people closest to us, our connections around the fallows. Like, people think that people around here won't stand up for themselves, that they've got nothing going on, that they don't matter. But, Kara, you've seen what people can do when they come together around here. And he thinks of his family. They're strong. The people around here are resilient. I say that we take our friends, we take the people we love, and we bring them closer. And I say that we form our own information network.
What if
We use a curtain call as a base. I mean, think about it. This place used to unite all the fallows. It used to be a place people could come, feel safe, and enjoy a good story.
What if we started earlier than that? What if we asked them to help out rebuild this place, rather than going to a fancy bank and paying with the money? What if we have... These people are crafty. People in dire situations know how to fix a sink and how to rebuild their house.
Yeah. I mean, whatever we can do to get it back on its feet. But once it is back on its feet, think about it. It could be a theatre to anyone looking in from the outside. But
Right.
what it could really be is a base for us and the people we trust and our network. You know? Fliss, Candor, the Doctor. All these people that we know. Fiora. We could get messages out to them in plays, in scripts. We could use the beacon at the top to signal people in the fallows and keep them safe. We could become a team that people who don't have anyone else can go to. Not like the fucking Grail where they work for the city and they're, you know, paid by the taxes and they do what is in the interest of the people highest up. But
Top of that, all the people in the fallows probably know the most about all of the illegal things that they don't want populace to know.
I want to be a team that people can come to when they're in trouble and know that will help them, even if they don't have a lot of money or sway or clout.
The world's biggest quest board.
I mean, how about it?
I'm in.
Yeah. I know where we could start. If we're trying to keep an eye on the visitors, if all of this is coming back to there's some connection between you, Ritz, the visitors, the Scorch Doctor, me, maybe even Talia, maybe some weird working in cahoots situation trying to take down the Empire itself, and now the Lynx clan and Camp Orthac, it's all connected, and I think it all revolves around the visitors trying to get power. Feroy is trying to fuck up something. I don't know if it's that he wants to be the leader of the Boar clan over here, which doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm not gonna, you know, if I win this race, I'm not gonna be the leader, so I don't know what he thinks he's gonna gain by winning. I don't trust that this race is going to actually just be a race for power. I think the visitors, if he's one of them, they're trying to loosen the Boar clan's hold over this place. Gwen said it herself. The existence of the Boar district keeps the roughhousing to a minimum, and that's why they don't need to send any guards down there.
So if they're gone,
If they're gone.
then the visitors have free reign, right?
So, coming back to this whole political dance that they do, I noticed that when they were handing out the gifts, there's a language to it. These balls, these parties, these festivities, they're ploys. There's something to keep people happy, but also to exchange information. This is why the Primrose worries me. When we were there, they were talking about a lot of people from important places coming there and being able to loosen their lips. And on top of that, Candor discovered there was a room that apparently is fake or false.
Like an
They're hiding
illusion?
something. Yes.
I wonder if we can get in there if we were to go.
We have to... If we're gonna do this, we have to start playing their game, but in a way that isn't just the same thing. The soiree, the Primrose Parlor, the Boar Clan races, it's all making a grandeur, making something big. If we do want to hone in on the little folk, if we want to help the fallows, we gotta get them all in on it. We can't do the same thing where we act grand for them to believe in us. We gotta be honest.
We'll do it from the shadows, not for glory, but to genuinely help people. We've got to be careful who we bring into the fold, though.
Yeah. This is probably also why Pharaoh is trying to do this. It's status. It's, people, even if you've got money, if you've got gems, and it all comes down to power, and power is given by people that can believe in you. If you show yourself to be capable, to be strong, then people follow you.
Captain Ulfak and Elador, they're both being usurped by visitors.
Yeah.
Feels like they're getting people in high places.
So we're gonna get them low.
Hey, Kari, this might be a long shot, but you told me about how you were traveling with some nobles last year. Who were the nobles?
My wounds were harsh, and I was taken to the care of the Pale Adders. They helped heal those wounds, poison in my body. But my mind is muddied from an explosion, visions from their medicine, dreams.
What?
I do know that the nobles we were taking, they were meeting in the southern region. I do remember them meeting for the contested lands, but beyond that, I'm afraid I don't remember much. Vahadath continued the fight, so he would know.
You were poisoned?
Yeah. Beside the explosion, they didn't want anyone to survive.
What?
Do you know what they looked like?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So someone's trying to fuck up the delegation between the Crimson Wolves and the Wood Elves. They knew you were going to this meeting. You were obviously escorting as part of being captain, right?
Yes.
Is there any other reason why they would have attacked?
There's nobles in a cart.
Did you see who it was?
No. We were inside the cart, and then the explosion hit. It's all mostly a blur. No, I was really focused on saving one life.
Boss.
Some of you may know the Crimson Wolves. They are tasked with fighting that region. Ran into them weeks ago now. Usually, from what I understand of the nobles and use of the wolves, is to make sure that they control the battle. Someone may be willing or desiring to disrupt this, whether that comes from the elves or another clan, I'm not sure. But there is enough desire for vengeance, I'm sure. And knowing that the Moonbear clans are often involved in political discussions, advising other clans, see why they would attack us.
This might be nothing. This might not be any connection. But if we're looking at pale adders, and we're looking at visitors, and we're looking at poisons, then there's a lot of rumours about Waldo being an assassin once.
Oh, makes
And I
sense.
know that his story's a front for the visitors. I mean, he's a pale adder. He works for the visitors, or did once.
What about...
And he's renowned as being pretty good at what he did.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Yeah.
think he'd talk?
I don't think we should bring it up to him. I think this is just something we should know and keep
Right.
track of.
Well, if we heard through the papers that Master Ovid just got sent to investigate Camp Orthak.
Yeah.
Now, I was suspicious of that, thinking maybe they're trying to get rid of him, get him out of the city for some reason. I think his convenient comings and goings is a little bit questionable, but I don't know the Pale Adder clan. If Waldo is a front for the visitors and he's in the Pale Adder, he could definitely know some stuff about poison. And now we have like handfuls of different incidences of poisonings, and we don't know what was used and who used it, and it all seems to be coming back to the connections to the visitors. And I mean, hell, I got technically sleep poisoned 10 years ago by Narana. I don't know which clan she was from. I don't think I do.
That wasn't a simple sleep poison if it's the same as what... Well, it might not be the same as what Moira used, but...
But it could be. It could be a different form of
Yeah.
it. They had 10 years.
It needs to be
Yeah.
ingested, right? Which is the same.
Also, if we want to ask a Pale Adder, we could just ask Fiora.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if everyone has the same knowledge, but we can ask.
She doesn't know about herbalism, at least.
Yeah. One of the things I've been wondering about, and again, it's maybe a bit of a leap, but just put it out there. What if this dust that Big Sister needs more of is this sleep dust? And they're making it from Twilight Lynx poison, and they're luring the lynxes here so the Scottish doctor can take them out and they can keep getting the poison to supply themselves.
'Cause
And they
know-
lured him with the amber and with Owain, knowing that Rome would come after him.
Well, also, don't they, like... If the contract fails, it goes to another person, right? They don't just stop.
I would hope so.
Maybe. I mean, they were watching Roman's house, right? What if they were waiting for someone to show up?
If the Scorch Doctor and the visitors have some sort of deal, if it's if he needs something for some fucked up reason, and it could be that they're using his power as their other half of the deal. Like we said, there's no one else we know who could have killed a Lynx assassin.
Yeah.
But knowing that what Rowan said, that the Lynx assassins and the Twilight Lynx all work under protecting the Empire, if that's the top of the list of motives is just to fuck up the Empire somehow, which, I mean, most typical evil villains in this place tend to not like the Empire and,
I mean,
you know, power and...
stealing the lyre.
Yeah.
I don't think it was... I don't think... When I took the 10,000 back to my uncle, I was hoping that paying off his debt would mean he would be free of them, but... I mean, it's not. I don't think the gold was what they wanted. I think they wanted to destabilize the dough by taking the lyre.
Yeah, that seems to be the thread that keeps on being pulled here. I think I have some sort of plan, but it might be a bit ballistic.
Mm-hmm. We like that around here.
Yeah, I just need someone. I don't know how to end a charm. I've been thinking of the primrose and how, with the perfume especially that we find now, if that, you know, confirms my suspicions that there's something in the air there that charms people. I think that's why Candor wanted to go back in. I didn't feel it because I'm technically Fae, and there's a lot of Fae working there that I don't think that I think the highest sort of command from Vlaneth, and that, you know, we've got that hidden room. If we can find some way to cause a bit of a commotion and, I don't know, knock people out of their charm, maybe me or someone stealthy could slip in and get in that room. Well, that's, you know, you kind of hit two birds with one stone. Sorry, line.
I feel like maybe even just during the performance we could sneak around if everyone's going to be distracted by whatever's happening at the Primrose.
Yeah, but I also kind of just want to figure out how to get Petri out of his state.
Yeah, same.
Do we have a way to get rid of a charm?
Yes.
We do?
Harry?
A few things. Well, the spell you cast on Ritz some time ago, right? That also works. The protection from good and evil.
Right, that's just a person, one of them, though.
Is another.
Uh-huh.
But I have more access to it, and she taps her little nose ring. The scent of home is quite calming, don't you think?
Whoa. I'm an
That-
idiot, what do you mean?
She's saying that if she has something else that she can smell, she might not be affected by the other smells.
Oh!
Never
Wick,
mind.
as usual, is correct.
Oh, shit!
So,
Sorry, I just have to say, I really love that there's been multiple times where Wick is like the excellent interpreter, and it makes me smile.
I like us.
Curry, you I think are aware of a separate ability that you already have within you outside of the nose ring.
Mhm.
That
I
can
know
be
I have
used
calm
for.
emotions. Yes.
Your channel divinity.
So if I mean, we tried to get information from Candor about Snags yesterday at the library. We were talking about this, wondering why the fuck Snags is in a place like that. It would make sense for someone like Snags or Betry to be lured into this place where they're spending massive amounts of money to then need more money and go to where they know they need to go to, i.e. Alneric.
Alneric, yeah. People in the Fallows don't have very many options, and he's definitely one of them. Especially if you want to keep it discreet.
Be a connection to the visitors.
We need to
And-
get Snags out of there as well. Like, I'm worried about Crusette.
Yeah.
with the Scorch Doctor thing going on.
Shit.
I think we want to be wary though about drawing too much attention as well. At the
Well,
Primrose, like whatever we do, it should probably be under the radar. If we want this thing to be a go, where we become a base that people can go to, then drawing attention from the most powerful people in the city and getting on their bedside immediately is probably not the best way.
Yeah.
First, we need their sponsorship. We
Well,
need their money.
Yeah.
We need to
need
keep him sweet, basically.
Better for that. The thing is, though, if we get a way that we can, I don't know, snap out the charm of everyone in that place fast enough, I think they're going to be thankful rather than. I mean, Vlaneth is going to be upset.
Yeah, Vlaneth is who I'm worried about.
But he's
There
already
is-
kind of on my ass.
There is
Like-
something else I have.
Hmm?
But I would have to find a way to, I suppose, use it. The Twilight Sanctuary. The light of it will protect everyone. But it's not exactly subtle.
No,
It's awesome though.
that is a good distraction. If we both have our own ways to not get charmed, then I'm just, I suppose, immune to it. Your nose ring. If you can, I mean, you could play it off as you wanting to, I don't know, bless Vetri, wish him good tidings or something. Playing the religion card seems to be not impossible in this city.
I mean, for my 2 coppers, the way that I think we should handle it is keep the visitors sweet, keep Gwen sweet, let everyone think that we're just bowing down and doing what they say as usual, lure them into a false sense of security, but everything they tell us, we lock that down, we share it with our network. They think that they've got everything over us as usual, but we're slowly building behind the scenes.
Low building isn't gonna get us to get into the plans of the Primrose. They're doing it now in this week.
You capture
not-
more flies with honey than you do with fire? I don't know, not honey.
Probably.
Yeah, probably something
No,
like that.
no, I get it. I smell what you're stepping in.
Nice.
Thanks.
We could also put a stink bomb on a raccoon and throw him in,
That,
and then it won't be us.
you know?
You know, speaking of scrambles, this race that's coming up,
Aha.
Pharaoh, he ain't gonna play fair.
Yeah.
That
He's a
ain't what the
desperate
visitors
man.
do.
No. He is a desperate man.
And a dangerous one at that.
I could play
Right.
dirty.
What I'm
Okay,
thinking
well,
is that he's
yeah.
definitely gonna play dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows our faces, but he don't know scrambles.
And he don't know line. Well, he does
Well,
know line.
he definitely knows line.
No, he does know line. Yeah, that's
What
fair.
if, Scrambles, do you fancy a little recon mission to maybe spy on Pharaoh and let us know what he's thinking?
Scrambles gives you this look of like it's kind of like it would really depend, like a head tilt, kind of like he's semi interested in what you're gonna say.
It's going to keep everyone safe, Scrambles. You'd be my little hero.
Scrambles gives a little smile, like what would you want him to do?
Ritz, I think honorable beasts require some sort of sacrifice, something to show that their services are important.
Oh,
My
yeah,
pronoun is
yeah.
Sacrifice.
you're right. Well, Scrambles, you can have a IOU Ritz voucher and a piece of rations if you do it for me.
He eats the voucher
Oh no.
Nice.
and pockets the ration.
Nice.
I will give you 10 eggs when you get back.
I think Scrambles
Eleanor
only
makes
has.
pretty good eggs.
I think Scramble only has 8 fingers, but he like holds up all of them with like wide eyes.
Yeah, +2.
He holds up 2 toes. Gives a little.
I could be a walkie-talkie to him a bit. I could I mean, if he hangs on to a token of mine without dropping it.
You can talk to animals, right? So if we can
it's
find
more
out what Firoi is planning, we can maybe strategize around it.
Oh, I was thinking you're gonna stuff him in his bike, and then if he does end up cheating, I can give the signal to Scrambles, and he can mess up his bike.
I was thinking more Scrambles could spy on him for the next couple of days and see if he's plotting anything.
That also works, I suppose.
Here's the thing, and I appreciate everyone willing to help, and we probably shouldn't spend too much more time here today, but I think I'm gonna prepare for this race, and if he cheats, he's not gonna like get disqualified. This isn't a proper race. This is just a ego boost for him, and at worst case, I don't know if this is a race that he was intending could be finished. So,
what do you mean?
I think I don't think he considered that Elidor might get someone else to take his seat. And, I mean, there have been so many other times where he's almost died, and now everything's starting to come together, connected in a weird way. Apparently, they tried to kill him the day we left, and then just let him live his life for 10 more years in the fallows. He almost got killed by this fire elemental in the fire plane that is now also somehow connected to the visitors. But he didn't die, and Gusto was there to help him.
He's a pawn.
I think they're trying to get rid of him. And I don't think the race is gonna go well, but would it boost my ego if I won without cheating and he cheated? Yeah, of course. I like kicking the shit out of that guy. It's fun. It's easy target. But I think we have to be careful. I think we have to play it smart.
You think we have to protect Elidor?
Yeah. And I think we need to get as many people there as we can. Kari, if you would be willing to talk to Vaharith more, get him, see how long he's staying, get him to help us. I know Eret is enthusiastic, and I would be hesitant to invite him, but I know he'd probably enjoy.
All we have to do is tell him that there's a race happening and he will be there.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's I don't know who's gonna be there. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of visitors there, right?
Probably. Yeah.
It's risky, for sure.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you tell us how you want us to handle this, Wick, because it's on you.
Right. We'll figure something out. Faroi, according to Elidor, Faroi was friends with Golly, who is in prison, who got pissed at Wiles for something, and I blew his arm off. So if they're buddy-buddy, he has more reason to try to kill all of us. Like, we're all targets, and we have to play this so safe. As safe as we can.
Well, then that's what we'll do. Whatever makes you most comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send Scrambles to look out for Faroi, or do you want to just leave it?
I mean, no harm in a raccoon going on a walk, right?
Scrambles looks hopeful.
10 eggs.
10 eggs.
So, anything else?
I think with that, we will finish this scene. So
He's like, please, no!
yeah, nothing else. You get nothing. Good day. No, you're done. So, Scrambles, with the reunion with your new friends, a vicious attack by a flying monster, and now a mission. You know that the next few days will be quite challenging, but it's for your family. And that's where we're gonna go on a break.
What?
Yuppie!
What are you talking about?
Yuppie!
All right. So,
Family.
we'll take a couple minutes, refresh, get some water, and then after that, we'll go on with our day. Thank you, Doig, for joining us. That was so cool.
Thank you,
You're
Dog.
welcome. That was fun. Thank you.
Yay!
Nearly killing one.
I got a mission.
You got a mission! Chad is yearning for a one-shot of Scramble's Mish, plus maybe some other city creatures.
Yes.
What's that?
Oh my gosh.
Chad is yearning. Is Doig around still?
Yeah, hi.
Doig, what do you think about that idea?
A Scrambles D&D session? When they're
As-
saying other critters, who are they meaning?
I mean, that would be like for the rest of the crew if they want to join, to make
Oh my
little creatures to join you. Maybe like a rat or a pigeon.
Or a possum.
Or I would
Okay.
allow like Lion to join if we're not risky about being recognized by
thought.
Feroy.
I love the thought of Scrambles having his own Forsaken crew. That's just
Yes.
animals.
Just animals.
He's the leader.
Yeah.
And they each represent one of the Forsaken.
Oh my god, Mr. Percent! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm up for that. I don't know if Scrambles would trust Line at this point to
Oh,
go on a
true,
mission.
yeah, true. But I think, okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Well, I would just mean like the only interaction we've had so far is Scrambles has thrown a butter knife at Line. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
That would
completely
be
fair.
good.
True.
No, what
But-
I'm saying is, don't know. That would be actually good, like interesting if they were both on a mission together.
It'd be
Like,
tasty.
Rivals to friends,
Mhm.
to more question mark. Yeah, that's
Yes.
interesting. Okay,
Never.
well, we'll talk about never. We'll talk about that after stream, mayhaps, because we might do maybe next week instead of D&D brief. We might. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you guys, after an extensive conversation in the Cotton Call, make your way to Copacon Plaza, right?
We bring Val. If Val is interested in coming outside and getting some fresh air.
Yes, he's
Then.
quite interested. He is a little nervous, but clearly he has been cooped up in the Curtain Call for quite a while.
We're
Alright.
forming the four-man barrier around him so that he doesn't get too overcrowded.
Okay.
Absolutely keeping eyes out. Very. If there are any people we recognize as being visitors or associated with the visitors, just turning my back in a way where they can't see my face, or like covering the front. We're
rotating as we go.
So you're
go time.
acting extremely sus, is what you're saying.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're
Yeah.
spies.
Uh-huh.
Big cool spies.
We're cool spies now,
I
V.
can disguise if that helps.
Who do you want to disguise?
I can only disguise myself.
Yeah, so we're just the same
just on
people
high
and then a
alert.
different person.
I mean,
just
if I'm
imagining-
really obnoxious, then other people might be less.
I'm just imagining Ritz and Wicked just barking at people as they get too close.
We're normal.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Just keeping an eye out.
put you guys in the Coppercoin Plaza. Give me a perception check, everyone.
Need some perception.
Perception.
Ooh, look at that natural 20. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa!
Let's go, Wick, locked in.
Okay, I'll
That's
do something.
crazy.
Yippee!
That's
The fellas
crazy.
kids
This makes
both
sense,
rolling
though,
that
yeah.
20s.
This makes so much sense.
This makes
considering
sense.
the conversation that just happened.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's so funny.
Amazing. Yeah, so both Ritz and Wick rolled a natural 20. They are locked in. So, first of all, Coppercoin Plaza is the main square of the Fallows. Just like the Heart Square is the main place in Bard's Row where people meet, this is a place of communal celebration, market stalls, and in general hubbub. You can see that right now for the Flower Festival there's a lot of people milling about, and even for how poor the Fallows are, People are dressed to the nines, whatever that means for them. You can see some people wearing flower crowns, some have fun, colorful vests or jackets, and a lot of people here have that same makeup on the sides of their face, like Greta had, of moving flowers and blossoming trees. It looks quite nice, and the Coppercoin Plaza on a normal day is just a place for market stalls. Now there's also clearly produce from the surrounding villages. You see many vegetables and seafood. You see thrift stalls where people exchange different bits of clothing. You notice Fiora's stall is also in the lineup, and she has mostly different balms, bits of makeup, and things for general use other than potions here. But she clearly has a few things on display. However, you also notice a couple quite interesting things. First of all, you now see where people get those interesting, like colorful bits of makeup that move as they smile. You see a strange sight of a crow with splotches of paint and a brush pinched in its beak, sitting on a high chair, and you can see people come in, drop a couple of coins into a little satchel under the foot of the chair, and the crow with its beak starts painting on people's faces, and they leave with these beautiful flowers and branches and leaves.
Oh my
Whoa!
gosh,
Do any of us
with him line.
know? Is it a humanoid crow, or is it just a small crow?
It's just a small crow. It just looks like a crow, but clearly an artist.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god,
we gotta check it
line.
out, right? We gotta look at. It's a crow and it's painting.
Yeah.
Look at it go.
I'm gonna play matchmaker.
Hey, Val, do you want any face paint?
Oh, yes, I suppose. I'm also curious about that thrift shop they have open. This clothing is a little tight on me.
Well, which you want to hit first?
You can go get the makeup and I'll just look what they have in my size, if that's okay.
I'll join you. Make sure you don't get ripped off.
Okay. So Kova and Val go to find some thrifted clothing. Ritz, Wick and Kari go to check out the crow.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get closer, you see there's a little sign on the on the side of the chair that says, "Pay Tattle 1 gold, go away beautified."
I would have made Lime go with them, by the way, to make her interact with the crow.
Okay. As you come closer, you
Tattle.
see the crow Tattle look up at you guys, the brush kind of hanging from its beak, little drops of magical paint splotching the chair.
Hi, Tattle. Nice painting you got going on here. Are you here every year?
The crow nods.
Oh, nice. You're a smart one, eh? Oh, well, Kari, Wick, do you wanna?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
I'll go for it. Pop a gold into the little container and sit down.
Okay, you drop the gold, sit down, and you can see that there's little tubs of paint on the side of the chair where the crow is sitting. But before they dip the brush into one of them, they look at you inquisitively, as if asking what you would like.
Oh, I don't know. Just unleash your creativity, I suppose. I'm your canvas. Do whatever you fancy.
If a crow could smile, it would. And you see that it dips the brush into the little tubs and starts painting. By the way, guys, this is another NPC from chat. This is an NPC that Dupe made for us. So Tattle goes to town on Ritz, and Wick and Kari, you notice that the crow is very expressive and clearly has either as much intelligence as Scrambles, if not even more. It is clearly acting like a real painter would. And after a few minutes of work, it's strange, Ritz. You wouldn't expect a creature so small to be so adept with a brush without having hands, but what you go away with, Ritz, is just these beautiful dark blue flowers that kind of drop by the sides of your face, framing the sides of your shaved head as well. So it's like bluebells arcing around in the same line as your hairstyle, and just these beautiful flowers framing the sides of your face. And as Tattle finishes and presents you a tiny little mirror on the other side of the sign that they have, you look around your face a little bit, and as you smile, all the bluebells move, and you swear you can hear a slight tinkling sound like little bells chiming.
Yo, that's amazing.
Whoa.
Where did you figure out how to do this yourself? Where'd you learn it?
You see the crow nod and puff off its chest proudly.
Whoa, that's so impressive. Are you local?
Mm-hmm. They nod.
What's...
What you, Go on, Wick.
I don't know. I've never met a bird that has a big brain. I'm a little bit starstruck. What else do you know?
They look at you quizzically, like, what kind of question is that?
Sorry, I'm not good at this thing.
Kari and Wick, you can give me an Arcana check if you'd like.
Okay. 9.
18. Okay, Kari, in your time as the captain of the Crescent Guard, you've seen different types of magic. And do you know that some creatures, some humanoids, can change into animals by their own whims? This creature is way too smart to be a crow or even someone's familiar. This is someone shapeshifted into a crow.
Oh.
Wick is rumbling through their backpack and gonna pull out the feather and compare for size.
Okay, the feather you have is much bigger and darker. This is kind of like a gray kind of crow.
Okay.
And yeah.
You put it away.
Mm-hmm. I will use the mind speech for funsies. And be like, I know what you are. Very good.
Do you create the two-way link where they can answer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You hear a voice of a human. Sounds pretty young and male, and they say, please don't tell people. I get a little socially anxious when I'm in my normal form.
Your secret is very safe with me, my dear.
Thank you. And they look at you, Wick, and Kari, seeing if you would like a face paint.
Oh, I'm good. I think there's plenty on my face already.
As you guys mill about, you see there's actually a small queue forming behind you, and you can hear a teenager. So, if you mind.
Well, it was nice to meet you. I'm Ritz, and he holds out a little finger so he can like shake the claw.
Instead of shaking,
the
the bird just points the brush at your finger, it tickles it slightly, and you get a little blue tint on your finger.
I'm Ritz. This is Wick of the Black Boars and Kari of the Moon Bears.
You see Tattle nod.
I nod back.
I mean, maybe we'll see you around. Where do you normally hang out?
The bird looks around a little bit and shrugs.
Just around, huh? Around the fallows? Ah! Well, feel free to come and say hi if you see us around.
They nod.
For the face paint.
Okay. During that time, Kova, you helping Val find some suitable clothing. Give me an investigation check. And chat, give me one for Val. Okay, 9. So you guys are looking around some things, and you find a couple of things that can be suitable. You find a light blue linen tunic and brown pants with like small embroidery of flowers along the seams, and a pair of light summer boots. Your search is quite often interrupted by the hooting and hollering of the crowd, people jumping in to try something on, so it's quite a distracting atmosphere, but you find a suitable outfit, and it will cost you 7 silver.
Can Koba find some stuff for himself and the rest of the party, considering his shirt's fucked up, and people need other clothes to sleep in at this point?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so 7 silver for the outfit that you found for Val, and take another 5, and you have a set of pretty simple long shirts.
11 silver.
As you're finishing this up, and by the way, there's a small little alcove with a curtain where people can try things on. Val goes in and changes into his new outfit, and he kind of peeks out his head a little bit out of there and says, Can I come out and show you?
Yes.
He comes out a little kind of awkwardly, stands almost T-posing to show the outfit.
Fancy.
He kind of blushes and goes, oh, thank you. And
You feel the ass good, comfortable.
yes, I think so. At least it doesn't feel like the seams will rip. So that's good.
That's an improvement.
By that point, the rest of the gang, you come back and you all congregate around Val, who's like turning around to show his new outfit. He's a little embarrassed, but also is a little proud that he's wearing something in his size.
Whoa, looking good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Val, it suits you.
That,
He just
also
smiles.
got all of you stuff, because you can't be sleeping in your soiree outfits all the time. This is getting nasty.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah,
At
they're,
that point-
they're a little worse for wear, right?
At that
they
point,
are.
you hear muffled shouting, "Rats! Rats!" And you see, as you turn around, a gigantic mascot of an undead raven that looks like roadkill run toward you guys. And in the giant open beak, you see a sweaty, smiling face of Augury, your dad.
Oh my god.
Ritz runs to embrace the crow.
Why?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Hey, Da, how's it going?
He jumps into your hands, and you can see, guys, how Ritz like twirls around this giant mascot of a horrendous-looking raven.
Oh, that's...
That he covers Blind's eyes.
The outfit looks so good.
Oh, thank you. I was, patching things up. I think it's been holding on for like 30 years now, and not a scratch. There's so many
Yeah.
scratches.
I think it looks even better than last year.
Oh, thank you. Oh, are these your friends?
Oh, yeah. So, I told you about them a little bit when I came home.
Yes.
What?
I would. So nice to finally meet you.
Nice
Everyone,
to meet
this is me, Da, Augury, or you can call him Oggy, of the Blind Raven.
Like,
This is Wick of the Black Boar clan, this is Kari of the Moonbear clan, and this is Kova from Gilad.
hi.
So nice to
Oh,
meet
this
you.
is Val of the Crimson Wolves.
Oh, welcome. Is he also part of your adventuring crew?
Yeah, kinda.
Ah, lovely. Ritz told me a lot about you guys. I'm very excited to see you. Perhaps one day you will find a moment in your busy schedule to come by his childhood home and hear all the stories. I'll show you some sketches of him in his little
No,
diapers.
they don't.
No, this
they
is
don't
good.
wanna-
Let him keep
no,
talking.
No, they don't
Oh, I
want
would
to.
love that.
They're so busy, Da.
I see where he gets his strong build from.
You see the giant
Rich looks
raven
at you
start
like he's been
flexing.
betrayed.
He's flexing at you like, yes, perhaps my best years are behind me, but I'm still pretty out there. Oh, by the way, and he roots around in a little satchel and brings out hand-drawn little coupons that look very similar to Ritz's IOUs,
Oh,
but
no.
what they have on them is written free necromantic consultation, and on the other side, in crayon, directions to finding slice of life.
Oh shit!
Oh, wonderful.
How-
Lovely.
This for you.
How far away
and
is
this
Slice
for
of Life?
you. A few streets away from Coppercoin Plaza.
Interesting. Okay.
Right.
Right, yeah. Oh. How's everything at home, Dar? How's
Oh, great! We're drumming up the business. We're drumming up the business from the flower festival. You know, there's a lot of tourists coming in, and I'm sure some of them would love to sample our goods, cursed and otherwise. And you know, we had even the couple people came in to the shop this week. Yes, they didn't buy anything, but they came in.
Hey, that's great though. That's something,
have-
right?
Do you have any samples on you?
Samples? No, not really. I have only these coupons. I wanted to bring a mummified hand of a troll, but my wife said it should be a little, you know, we should keep the good stuff behind the closed doors so people visit. So I can tell you about some of the mummified hands we have, but you'll have to come and see them by yourself.
She's so smart.
You can drive a harder bargain.
Of course, that's what we do. That's how we keep the business afloat, you see.
Hey, give me a stack of them. I'll hand them out for you as well.
Oh, that would be lovely. For some reason,
Yeah.
when I try, people just like dash away in a kind of weirdly fast way. Yeah, you try.
I don't know.
I guess
Maybe everyone's just
slip them in
busy.
people's pockets.
What does Lion seem to think of this?
Line is very curious. You can see that she hasn't been around neither artist crows nor gigantic mascots of an undead raven. So she just looks at all of this from your shoulder, kind of inclining her head one way or the other, clearly bemused, however much a bird can be.
Don't worry, you're
It
never
says-
gonna look like that.
Ritz is looking at the team, and upon seeing that no one's like being mean or recoiling or anything, he kind of relaxes and his shoulders slump down a bit, and he gives a bit of a smile. It's like, oh, yeah, maybe we will pop in at some point.
Oh, please
we
do,
so.
please do. Please tell me beforehand, though, because, oh, my dear wife will be just incredibly furious with me if I do not tell her about the guests. She'd have quite a tizzy about making the dinner and everything, so give us some time to prepare.
Yeah. She likes
mean-
to get some food ready for people before they come around, you know.
Would she want help making dinner? I mean,
She'd demand it.
Well, yes.
Well, okay then.
If you dine in our house, it is customary for everyone to do their part. That's how we will live.
fuck yeah.
But I shan't keep you too much. I have work to do, you see, and well, I'm sure you're busy.
I never too busy for you, Dar. Great to see you.
My dear son! And he pecks you with his velvety beak. He's trying to smooch you on the forehead, but it's just smooshing the entire head of Ritz into the mouth of the giant crow. It looks like he's eating him.
It was nice knowing you, Ritz.
There
You get a
Good way to
sweaty
go.
smooch from your dad. His beard
Great.
tickles.
Thanks, Dar. That's great.
Yes, of course. You're never too old for a smooch from your dad.
Ah, you know it.
All right. And he runs away, again, screaming about free necromantic consultations from within the mascot.
Ah,
It
Very
makes
good.
sense.
Reminds me of my dad.
yeah?
Oh yeah.
Your dad sounds great.
Kooky.
Your dad's a theatre guy, right, Kari?
Oh yeah, I think they'd get along.
Our other dads. I mean, Eleanor could fit into the bunch. He just gets to
act a little less tough, and we've all got kooky guardians.
He's more of a obnoxious cousin.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe one day we can get all our dads together.
Oh,
That'd be pretty funny.
Fine.
scary thought.
I didn't know how deep the necromancy business ran.
So we have a little shop, you know. It's never done super well, but it is the best shop around here. And
how long has it been a shop?
my whole life, basically.
No shit.
Yeah, I think my parents moved here to try for it, you know, to follow their dream of helping people with necromancy. Just didn't really pan out for them.
Yeah, necromancy is a hard business to sell.
Yeah, tell me
Oh.
about it.
Hey, maybe they'll know. Maybe they'll be able to answer some of our questions.
You know,
No.
if anyone knows, they probably would.
You think? Do they work with stuff that isn't like a curse, but is just like a fucked up situation that someone might have?
I think
Like
they'd be
a-
extremely interested.
Like a you know, this whole situation, and they're just gesturing to themselves.
Oh.
I mean, I can't promise anything, Wick, but I mean,
Yeah.
any opinion is helpful, right? They'd be really happy to have a look and see what they can figure out. I can promise you that they'd only want to help.
Don't think I've got a necromancy perspective before, so yeah, I'm down. But sometime, eventually.
Yeah, maybe one day you guys could come for dinner or something. It's like the words kind of taste unfamiliar in his mouth.
Dinner
That might be
sounds
fun.
nice. I'm warming up to the idea of necromantic consultation, but
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll need a second. Not very. It's new. It's new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just like any other type of magic, right? You can use it for good or you can use it for not good.
Thought not good.
Yeah, well, my parents are the good kind.
Hope so.
Speaking of food, and you can see Val kind of smell the air with his enhanced nose, and he says, I can smell, I think, crabs on grill.
Crabs.
No way!
Oh, lead me to it.
Is it the place?
Oh, it sure is.
Oh! Ritz wants to just grab some t-shirts before they go. He's gonna grab like 4 plain t-shirts.
Okay.
It's on my to-do list. He's gonna do it.
The Kova did find a stack of like uncolored linen shirts.
Perfect. He will grab those. And I
Okay.
will deduct whatever amount you tell me they are. Be
What did I-
kind.
Lady, I already paid for them.
Yeah, Kova,
Oh.
what you paid. Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
All right. So Ritz, you lead them towards the place.
The crayfish! You guys, you're about to have the best food in the city. I ain't exaggerating either.
Okay.
Yeah, prepare your taste buds. If you like fish or crab or any kind of crustacean, you're gonna love this place.
So Ritz leads you to the other side of the Coppercoin Plaza, where there is a very deliciously smelling cart with a middle-aged woman and a small crowd of people who are eating. You can see some of them have something on sticks that they're eating. Some have little small wooden plates, and everyone is eating some kind of seafood or another. And when you guys get closer, the woman turns to you and says, "Ah, Ritz, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in."
Hey, Annie, it's great to see you. Everyone, this is Aneth of the Silver Trout. This is Kova from Galad.
Join
and Kari
Blue
of
to
the
you.
Shnubear clan.
Yes,
And also Wick of the Black Ball clan.
very nice to meet you. Would you like a kebab?
Sounds amazing.
The kebabs are the best, guys. You gotta get them.
Oh.
Sure.
Come on, kebabs for everyone.
All right, 2 silver for each. That's 8 silver. She very deftly starts grilling new batch of kebabs on her little grill in the middle of the cart, and the smell of the sizzling seafood is permeating the air, and she's kind of whistling to herself and says, "So, Ritz, any news?"
Not much. Basically just met these guys on the road and kind of made our own little team. We're trying to help people around the fallows a bit.
Oh, that's good.
Got
That's
anything
good.
you need a hand with?
Not really, I'll go with the flow like a fish. But hey, speaking of helping, was that you guys helping the old lay feed?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that was us.
Word gets around.
Hey.
What word?
Well, that he's back in business, and that apparently some do-gooders helped him get rid of his curse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do-gooders.
We're the bad lads. That's kind of what we're calling ourselves.
The bad lads, eh? Well, a kebab for every bad lad. And she gives out each one. And who's paying for Val, by the way? Because he's like standing embarrassed by the side, really hungry, but isn't saying anything.
yeah, Kobo would pay for him.
Okay, so he happily takes one, and you guys start munching on it, and it is delicious. It is just the kind of perfect street food that is just filled with protein, but also incredibly nice and sizzly and crispy and full of spices. It's great.
So, Annie, how have you been? How's the silver trout treating you?
Well, silver trout is same old. Know-it-alls and, always knows in their books. Gosh, if I only knew, I would have, did something different with my life. That's, yeah. For you guys, you might have not known of my woes. I'm part of the Silver Trout clan, and, well, I've only joined because I assumed by the name that they were all about seafood and fishing. Boy, was I wrong. Well, they treat me all right, I suppose, and with all the flower festival tourism, my business is booming.
I mean, that's great. It's because it's the best place around.
It's still impressive that you passed their tests.
Yeah, they were asking some weird questions, but I just chalked it up to, some serious examinations or anything, and, well, I got my place in the clan, they started talking about some research I gotta do, and I'm like, can I do it on kebabs? And they said, sure. So, I mean, I'm kind of, swimming with the flow, I suppose.
Kind of killing it.
Ah, thank you. Well, there's no one better than me to cook those crabs, that's for sure.
Right? If you take these for the next exam, you'll pass no problem.
Oh yeah. They would beg me for my recipe, and I would still say no.
Withholding your research.
With
My culinary genius.
With that, Kova, you notice that Val, who's been eating his kebab and having a great time with it, you see the stick in his hand drop onto the floor. And Wick and Ritz, with your natural 20 for perception earlier, you notice something. The crowd of colorful people around you still moves in a flurry of movement and dancing and laughter, but there's one solid figure of dark leather armor that is slowly approaching through the sea of color. You see a hood over a man's face, a beard that seems quite familiar, and he's approaching. Guys,
Get him out of here. Get him out of here, guys.
we gotta go.
Kobo grabs his hand and starts walking out of the place.
Get lost in the crowd.
So, this is gonna be a bit of a skill challenge. You will try to get Virek off your tail because he smelled Val in the crowd.
No! The one time we take him out! No!
Time I didn't do the fucking herb thing.
Yep. So, what do you guys do?
Oh my gosh.
Kobo would start walking him in the direction of Fiora.
Okay. What skill would you implement to try and lose him?
Survival to try and weave, like dodge and weave and get through people's and. Like...
That would be acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay, let's go for it.
That's a -1, minus another 1. So, can I guide this?
I don't think so. You're trying to lose him, and if you're casting magic, that might be quite difficult to do.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1 failure. Anyone else?
Ritz is gonna run by Kova and Val, and he's gonna take out the perfume they found at the curtain call.
Okay.
And just spritz them both with it.
Oh, okay. I like this idea. Give me... What would you think this would be? What kind of skill? Herbology?
Yeah, maybe.
If you have it, yes, absolutely. Go for it.
I've got a herbalism kit.
Yes. Use
Okay.
that. 12. Okay. Wick, Kari.
Oh, fuck. I don't
For your information, that's 2 failures.
Oh no!
Gosh.
Shit. Are there any sort of like grates in the road that seem liftable? Any sort of alleyways or alcoves that seem out of place or that we could just hide in?
You can roll a perception, Wick, if you'd like. As you guys run through the crowd, Ritz dropping some of the perfume on Kova and Val, as you look behind you through the colorful, happy crowd, like a dark iceberg, Virek is approaching with a steady pace, his dark eyes tracking your every movement. Wick, you look around and you do notice behind that thrift stall with the curtains, this might be a place to hide because there's a lot of clothing and people, and if you go through the changing room, there might be some place to hide behind. You can certainly break his vision for a while. That's a success. Kari.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
I will at least cast Enhance Ability on Val and give him the cat's grace in case he needs to jump up to different places.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check in that situation.
Sure.
14. You barely hit the DC. This is a success. Right now, you have 2 failures and 2 successes. I will allow Val to do the last check. Chat.
Come on, Val!
Could I assist
Roll-
him by line?
Okay, what would you like to do?
I would. Can line use ink spray, aka shit, in Virek's eyes?
She can certainly try. What is the thing that she's doing? Is it a
Line
save?
sprays a vicious ink at one creature within 15 feet of herself. It needs to save on the DC 12 con save or be blinded.
DC 12 con save. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. He absolutely saves. You can see Bird fly up and do the same trick that she's done for last night, but Virek has incredible reflexes and just steps to the side and it splats on the ground. He is approaching quickly. You can see him shoulder from one person to another. You guys reach the changing room and you push Val inside. And chat, I need 2 people to roll a d20. Because of Kari's spell, he has advantage, so we'll take the highest roll. And I will add his stealth to it.
I'm so scared.
Okay, we have a 13 and... Roll low. No, you want to roll high.
Yeah, roll high, roll high!
Oh.
Okay, 14. Thank you very much. 14 with his stealth is enough. You push him in, and you can see for a second Virek stop, curse, and dash to the side, completely ignoring you guys, and disappear somewhere in the crowd. You hear in the alley behind the clothing racks Val's feet as he dashes through, and you know that he moves pretty naturally fast now with Yokari's magic. And both of them are gone.
No!
Can Line be trailing Virek since she was already on him with the poop?
Give me a perception check. This will be
Line?
if she can follow him when he tries to, dash away.
Okay.
14. Fortunately, not enough. There is just too many people around.
So, to clarify, so we all went into the changing room and then Val went somewhere else?
You pushed him into the curtains, and on the other side, he ran off into the alley.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So
Did Virek see us?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He definitely did. But right now he's on the trail. Both of them are gone.
Oh, I mean, Ritz would try to run after them just to see where the fuck Virek's going and what direction they're going in.
You know that being on the trail of 2 werewolves, you don't have a chance.
Fuck.
Bola would try not to trail Val, knowing that they both smell the same right now, and would either go after Virek or at least draw his scent in a different direction for some sort of confusion.
Okay. Well, the direction to the soup kitchen is actually quite different to where Val ran.
I see.
We lost him.
Should we send Kari, can you send him a message or something? What do we do?
I don't know if we can do that, right? Can anyone do anything magically?
Oh, fuck.
Val has one place he can go to, and that's the curtain call.
Shit. I
I
hope
had
he's
something
alright.
I could have done.
None of us expected this.
I should have put the scent on him.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, Val's taking care of himself this far, right? We just have to hope.
Yeah.
And then we'll check the curtain call and make sure he's alright. Fuck, I mean, the whole reason we came out here was to try and get, the soup kitchen set up for him so he had something to eat every day. I think maybe we should check the curtain call, in a little bit, when it shakes out. I don't know what we can do right now. I can't see him.
I can't
catch up with him.
Curtain call, but I don't know. I can't really contact her. Distance, I think.
As you say that, Lion, who's been circling over the crowd, flies back to your shoulder, and she kind of brings her head a little closer to you and looks you straight in the eye, Kova. And for a split second, you see yourself.
He looks around.
There's no one. It looked like you were from a slightly higher angle, very close to your own face. It was freaky.
Did you guys see that?
Is Line telling you something?
I saw was there a mirror in my face?
I didn't say anything. Just Line's kind of perching on you.
Can you do that again?
She sighs, and you can see that she's kind of rolling her eyes a little bit, and then she stares at you and closes her eyes for a second, and when she opens them, all you see is your own face from an angle slightly to your shoulder.
Whoa!
Over, you're kind of bugging out a bit. Are you alright?
I can see through her eyes!
What? Holy... That's amazing, though, right?
Yeah!
Can you go look for the two of them? How long does it last?
I mean, I think I don't know. It doesn't... I don't know. I mean... Go to the current call, I suppose. If you fly overhead, I'll check in.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She flutters up and disappears over the crowd. She's flying towards the curtain call.
Okay.
Oh man, that's kind of reassuring, right?
Can you check in?
good.
How often? How does
You
it work?
concentrate and see if you can figure out, get a hang of it.
As you close your eyes, you understand that you can look through her eyes quite a lot, but you become blind to everything around you. So you kind of focus your eyes and you can see from a bird's eye view the streets towards the curtain call as she's flying.
He does that thing where you're in a VR headset and it's you're going forward, so he's as if he's falling forward.
Yep.
do you want a piggyback or something while you're checking?
Yeah, I think, does it also go with hearing, or is it just sight and smell?
You would know your thing, Koba.
My jack. Reading.
That's good. That way I don't have to use my boom.
Maboom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could have used it here. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, my baboon.
Maboom.
My bone.
My minor, my man
Ritz,
baboon.
Ritz will get him up onto his back while he's
Okay, a little piggyback. Sorry, I was
I think
staring at your boons. Sorry.
Oh, hey, great boons you got there.
Yeah.
Great asset.
Oh.
Did your moon mother give you those boons?
Whoa now. Okay, so what did you figure out?
Yeah, I think it's fully in there except for touch.
Okay, so that's what you get.
Yeah, he'll let him know.
Wow. Alright, well, maybe Kova, just check in when you can, and
Yeah, it's
If-
kind of
if we find anything-
tokens when I look through them, but just longer and better.
yeah,
I mean, we might as well head to the soup kitchen anyway, right? We've got to
yeah.
see about this cloak piece.
Right, and if we get the soup kitchen showing up to, help Val, that's more people who... Maybe the soup will be strong enough to make him smell like soup, I don't know. What?
I mean, we
Okay.
could ask for smelly soup.
Smelly soup?
Smelly
Garlic
soup.
Smelly soup.
Okay,
But I
so
hate
you guys go towards the soup kitchen. You know the directions to it, and it's easy enough. You find a squat but pretty wide building, and you can see like a dozen chimneys that are clearly puffing up smoke. And you can see a few open windows, and steam is rising from within. And you can see quite a commotion inside. As you peek in, there's like these very long tables, and a few soup kitchen hands are running around with plates and stuff. And the plates are with pretty simple food, but you can see that a lot of the fallows, poorer denizens are here for lunch right now. And there is a little head of a goblin running around, and you can see your old friend Crepe Waffle looking extremely haggard and running between these long tables, but she spots you from far away and kind of waves a hand at you, and Mr. Percent does the same. You can see he kind of lifts lazily one of his limbs, and it plops back up, and yeah, she's running around, but at some point she steps and says, hello, welcome into the soup kitchen, Joy and Bloom.
Joy and Bloom.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we ain't here to make things busier for you or anything.
Oh, good.
At least not yet.
Oh, good.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Terrible. Any other questions? I'm really needed.
Hi.
Do you want some help?
Maybe. I don't know. Why are you here? What's happening?
We need to talk to your boss, the big guy.
Oh, Vendry.
How do you-
Okay, yeah. He's in the kitchens out back, but he's very busy. If you want his time, you know, better do something. I don't know.
I can help.
Is he in charge of setting up soup deliveries like you had for Roman, or is that you?
Oh yes, that's all him.
Okay, cool.
He's our main chef.
Good to see you.
Okay. And she waves at you and runs back, and
Guidance.
okay, as you guidance her, she nearly stumbles into a stack of plates, but in the last moment pivots a little bit, and you can see, that classic cartoon run where they run on one place for a little bit and then zoom away. That's what she does.
Pots and pans sound.
Yep. But she did point you guys in the direction of the kitchen, and it is unmistakable because there is just steam rolling through the open doorway, separated by little beaded curtains, and you can hear sounds of pots and pans from within. Very, very familiar kind of sounds to you, Kova. So,
Knock on the desk.
Can I also perceive the soup kitchen and see if there's anyone we recognize, like a visitor?
sure, give me a perception check quick.
Highlight.
Anarchs everywhere.
Alaric just eating soup.
Yeah. In the queue for like the face paint. In the thrift
Yeah.
store.
He's
in the
everywhere. Okay, 8. Yeah, you don't see any familiar faces, but there's a lot of people here wearing very simple clothing. Even for the flower festival, they don't seem to have a lot. And even though the place is clearly for the poor, it has a very jovial atmosphere. Clearly, the soup kitchen works hard to bring these people a little bit of happiness and fulfillment in that time. All right. So, do all of you step into the kitchen?
I'll knock on the kitchen door or something first.
Oh yeah, there's too much sound of pots and pans and cutting on boards for anyone to hear you knocking. All of you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What is this related to? Is this related to how hot it is in the kitchen?
We die.
No,
What the
not-
fuck, dude?
I mean, makes sense. Makes sense. You are a proficient cook.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus.
It's too hot. It's too hot for Kari.
No, it's not even about how hot it is. It's about the just giant wave of different smells of spices and boiling vegetables, and it hits you like a brick. Clearly, this is a big kitchen. You come in and there's like a row of ovens over the fire, and you understand here why there's so many chimneys up top. There are giant pots on some, skillets on the other. There is one skillet that is like the size of like a full sheep, and you see an elderly dwarven woman hold onto the handle, and with her whole weight swirl it around so the meat cooks from every side. And Kova, although this place is much more hectic than the kitchens you've been used to, this is nothing new to you, and you definitely jump between people and the cooks around you to get closer to the chef. Kari, this is quite hectic, and with the amount of people that you've been surrounded by, with your much more sensitive mind of the spiritkin, this is a lot of hectic energy. And as you try to step to the side from a cook running past you, you bump into one of the ovens, and there's this searing pain on your elbow. You don't get too burned, but it's unpleasant to be reminded of those bits of fire.
How dare you?
Yeah. Come at me.
Don't roll that one.
Come at me, bitch. What of it?
That's fucked up. Pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah. But all of you see where Kova is headed. And
yeah, I think Kova will like sort of adapt to the surroundings and sort of assist people, like take over a pan from one person and give them to the other, and like fully just assist the kitchen while on his way.
Okay, good.
I'll hang back with Kari. However, if she's like not comfortable walking further and we just want to lose Kova in the crowd, that's fine.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I guess Ritz will also approach then if they're hanging back.
Okay.
We'll go.
So, I think you all see, but there's a difference in detail. But you see someone tall and pretty broad-shouldered in the center of the big kitchen, back to the doorway. There is just steam surrounding them from every side, so you can barely see their outline. But you see the white chef's hat that is slightly crooked on their head, and they're chopping something rhythmically on a giant board next to them and call out for different ingredients in a gruff tone. And as they hear someone approaching without even turning, you see that one of their shoulders jump a little and say, "No, I don't know where your favorite books are or where your dog ran off to just because I'm a sable. Please don't distract me." And he starts to continue to chop.
I was here for a soup kitchen order, or making one, I suppose.
Order? What order?
Delivery. Repeated delivery?
Roll me a persuasion check, Kova.
Oh boy. -1. Bitch.
Bitch. You can see that the person doesn't even turn around, just continues chopping and says, well, come some other day. We're swamped today. I don't have time.
I can help.
Oh, yeah? Well, then be useful. Go.
Okay. What do you need?
He just shrugs towards one of the kitchen stuff, and you can see that elderly dwarven woman just point you at some of the skillets and roll me a cooking tools check. Kova.
Okay.
Whoa!
Nice.
23. Amazing. Amazing. So Ritz, Wick, and Kari, you kind of hang back in the chaos of the kitchen, and you see that Kova is immediately in work mode in a way that seems surprising to, I suppose, everyone except Ritz, who has seen Kova cook a lot before. And you, Kova, just start moving between different cooks and different pans, immediately, instinctively checking for the spice level and throwing in some ingredients. And in a few minutes, it becomes clear that you know what you're doing. And Vendry, without moving from his post or even turning around, just throws some ingredients your way. And for the next hour, Kova is helping in every way possible. Ritz, Wick, and Kari, what do you do during that time?
It's just grinning at them, like, pretty impressive.
Good job!
This is what it was like the day that he made all that food in the Blue Heel.
You think he's gonna refine their recipe, their menu too?
Yeah, probably. We should get out of the kitchen. I think we're in the way.
Yeah.
Maybe we can help Crep serve some tables or something.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. In that case, Ritz, Wick, and Kari, give me a sleight of hand or acrobatics. And Ritz, you're doing it with a disadvantage.
We're playing that fucking video game.
Yep, play it up. Play it up. Legally distinct. Legally distinct.
Yeah!
Okay, look at you guys.
So
Ritz,
we got the wrong profession.
yeah,
so
Ritz,
good at food service.
even with your pain in your palms, your gloves protect you a little bit, and you start balancing some of the trays and plates on tips of your fingers and the top of your head, and start running them towards the tables. Wick,
Yeah.
how do you help the kitchen?
This is... I'd probably also carry things or whatever, walk fast, and then also, if they have anything that is like... The sink is not working, I could use the multi-tool to try to fix it.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome! Yeah, you fix up some of the pipes for the drainage
Yay.
of the waste. And I will say this: as you sometimes bring in the plates with your aim, you just throw them into the slot of the kitchen window in a neat stack, like a frisbee.
Yeah.
And they just land perfectly on top of each other. Kari, how do you help?
So seeing as Ritz has taken care of the serving, if there's no help needed there, and Wick is sort of being the busboy and taking things back, then I will be like Kari and clean house, but in terms of all the dishes.
Nice.
Okay, lovely. So yeah, you all work in a perfect tandem with each other in a way that
Guys,
is.
I don't think we should be adventurers. I think we should be like...
You found your calling. This is Hell's Kitchen, but in
Derail.
Ennersval. But yeah, you work so well and immediately slot into place that you can see some of the kitchen stuff look at you with an impressed smile. You see Crepe Waffle a few times stop by and just hypnotized looking at all the things you do, and very, very impressed. And even Mr. Percent gives you an approving nod from the top of your head. And by the time the lunch midday rush is over and things become a little more calm, you can see that some of the mist and steam around Vendre becomes a bit more thin, and you can hear him sigh over and say, "All right, you and your friends, you did good. Come over. What did you want?"
Hey, he's fully got like his hair up, like a banana in front of his head. His like sleeves rolled up. He's like in the zone.
Yep.
Okay.
And all of you congregate around his chef station, and finally, Vendre turns around to look at you. And you see that he does not look like a typical human. He has his strong and fit body topped with a wide head of a fat pig. Unlike the symbol of a boar clan, his face is not one of fierce woodland beast covered in coarse hair. This is just oily pink folds one over the other, bulbous snout, and tiny beady eyes. Strangely, no pig-like features below his neck at all, and the eyes, although very small and pig-like, are very much alive with clear intelligence. And as they turn around, they say, "Well, you sure did good helping us with the midday rush. You said something about deliveries."
Yeah. We have a friend over at the Curtain Call.
Curtain Call? Isn't that place abandoned?
Not anymore.
All right, so someone to feed over there.
Yeah, but a bit discreet, maybe. There's some shady folk around there.
Shady folk. All right, any dietary restrictions? How many people?
Two.
You don't sound
Two
very
for now.
sure.
One with an appetite.
Okay.
One that might try to steal some of that food.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, true. That also.
All right, well, I'll write too.
Can you also deliver eggs?
Eggs?
Eggs.
Probably-
Like an omelet?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
just like a regular egg.
Yeah, he likes just like raw eggs.
Raw
Not even
eggs.
spoiled.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
well.
now you mention it, you know,
Go on.
there is someone that we're trying to find. I know. I'm sorry.
All
I
right,
guess
well,
you get that
first
all
of
the time,
all,
right?
you guys clearly know who I am. Who are you?
We're the bad lads.
Doesn't tell me anything.
I'm Jacob Nettlefoot.
Okay.
I'm Ritz.
Like, Borkline. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
Pleased to- I'm Kari.
Okay, well, you probably know that I'm Vendre of the Sable clan, and you aren't even the first this week to ask for my help. I gotta tell you, the things I always do. A lot of Sable's work and our special talents are taken with an air of myth because people don't want to understand how things work. But this is just mostly old-fashioned intel gathering and a sharp, curious mind. All right? So if you think that, you can just tell me a name and I'll tell you what they are, that's not how it works.
How does it work? I'm quite interested in learning.
He kind of looks at you, and his small eyes look a little thoughtful for a bit, and says, "Look, you helped, and I appreciate that, and I will send Crep over with the order for whoever is at Curtain Call, but if you want more of my time, the kitchen runs on charitable donations, and especially during the time of the festival, we work overtime to make sure everyone, even the most destitute denizens of the fallows, can experience the joy of a hearty meal. So, if you'd like some of my time for your own needs, show that you care for the community. You can stay and work here for a couple of days, or, well, some other way."
It's the other way. monetary donation?
Perhaps.
Is there any information we could trade, or you have that covered on your end?
Nowadays, I don't particularly care for information. I care for the people of the Fallows.
Kari will pull out the coin purse that she found at the curtain call and pull out 5 gold.
Okay.
Speed. All right.
This is quite good. I cannot tell you how much to give. It is for you to decide in your heart.
I don't have a time for a job right now, but I could find time some other day in the future, maybe?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh. He's a really good cook. He changed the menu over at another fancy
Blue
place,
Heel.
and
Yeah.
they're going crazy about it.
Oh, is that true? Blue Hill?
Can I give him guidance?
No, you can't give him guidance, but 18 is good. 18 is good. When you mention Blue Hill, his face does show a little bit of surprise and says, all right, well, perhaps some other day I will be waiting for you. What about the two of you? Ritz and Wick, was it?
If we were to show you a piece of cloak from the academy, would you just tell us to go to the academy and check it out for someone with a piece of missing cloak?
Well, that would be a good start, and the fact that you haven't done that is a little surprising. But there's more I can tell, but I need to know that I am not wasting my time instead of helping people who really need it.
Well, I can help crap run deliveries if you want.
Today?
Yeah, no, I could get any fixin' on anything that needs fixin'. Also, my buddy Elidor, I don't know if you know him, I could put him on the hook for this too.
I can't
Also-
do it today, but I can do it Thursday.
You'd also
In 2
be
days' time.
helping a bunch of pixies that are in need of a stolen artifact.
Wick, give me a persuasion check.
Yay! Persuasion. In theme with today, there is a motorcycle outside that just keeps doing circles.
Nice.
Classic.
So, if you hear that, I'm sorry. Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you. All right. At that, Vendre nods and says, all right. In that case, Thursday, I shall be waiting for you for help in the kitchen. Thank you for the charitable donation, Kari. And he gestures to one of the cooks. He doesn't take the money himself, but
Sure.
the elder woman grabs the money from the table and puts it into a small box on one of the little tables next to the doors
Sure.
out of the soup kitchen itself.
Sure.
And-
But just to add, handy with a blade. I'd be happy to cut or deliver to the Moonbear School. I know they're there, or the Fallows. We all care very much for the Fallows. It's people.
We'll talk about that on the day when you actually come in on time, which is at dawn. But to answer your question,
Don't Sable?
exactly. To answer your question, although I do need to highlight once again what people say about the Sables is mostly untrue and is a myth, I personally do possess a gift of a kind. I can sense someone's emotions and wants and fears if given something that they owned. Objects are, after all, a continuation of the owner.
That's amazing. Whoa.
You
What a skill. Yeah, well, can you look at this for us? And he'll fish out the piece of cloak.
That is the first thing that he does take into his hand. And as he looks at the cloth, you can see that his pig head kind of trembles slightly, and there's a little bit of sweat starting to gather on his forehead. And he says, well, Of course, the symbol clearly tells us that this is a pupil of the Academy of Agriculture. And that fact alone seems like a source of internal strife for them. Eager to succeed, but shunned and lonely. They are much too proud for their own good. I sense fear and determination are at war in their heart.
Oh, that's amazing. Thanks. How long have you been able to do that? Is that something
For
you
a few
learned?
years now. And he thrusts the cloth back into your hands as if it burned him.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's one other item I'd like to ask about, if that's okay.
One more. Just one. And he looks
He'll-
at 4 of you.
He'll produce this a bit like trying to not make it everyone in the kitchen see it. But he's gonna take out the gem that impaled him.
I thought you guys wanted to look at the feather.
Oh, is that another thing? What feather?
Yay.
Oh, never mind then.
Sweet. Just wanted to make sure that you guys are, along on the plan, whatever that is.
Okay.
That's a good idea, though. I like where your head is. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I hand over the feather.
Okay. So you give the long black feather of some bird, and he takes it again, and you see this time he pales and says,
Oh, good.
"That is no ordinary bird. That's for sure." Give me insight, everyone.
Ooh. Oh, come on, guys. Let's roll high. I'm sorry, I let you down.
Is mine cocked? Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay,
I was
16,
cocked from my
20, 11, and 10. Okay, good. So, Kova and Kari, you immediately notice that there's some of that lively intellect and life from his eyes kind of gets quieter for a bit. You see that indeed there's a pallor that overtakes him. And he says, "This belongs to something powerful and cunning. There is a familiar smell of sorrow on it, and that dull, graying tone. This creature, whatever they are, hail from Shadowfell."
I don't
Do we
know.
know anything about the Shadowfell?
Looking at your confused faces, he says, "There are many planes with their own laws and nature, but closest to our world are its 2 mirrors, the Feywild and the Shadowfell. One is an unbridled swell of colors and emotions, and the other is its opposite. Shadowfell is drab, colorless land, where days feel like they stretch forever. It's a dangerous place, so this feathered creature is wise to leave it behind." And once again, he thrusts the feather out of his hands, and whatever memories it plunged him into, he kind of reflexively twitches a little, and almost against himself kind of oinks a few times like a real pig, and for a second he doesn't look anything more than an animal. He looks like he loses himself, but then a few seconds in he sighs and says, "That is all.
Are you alright, mate?
I'll be fine."
If anything we can do, just say the word.
I'm fine.
Guess it takes its toll. Looking at objects like this, right?
Oh yes, this is, well, some would call this a gift, but I know it wasn't given to me for that purpose. It is torturous to bear the weight of others' fears and wants and all.
Would you rather not have it?
Well, I'd also would rather not look like a fat pig, but that's where we are.
Are you... Someone
Cursed?
cursed you?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know who?
Oh, yes. I'm lucky to be alive.
Who was it?
Give me a persuasion check, Ritz.
Oh.
21. Very good. For a moment, he doesn't say anything. But then he sighs and says, well, it looks like you have your own way with magic, so I suppose no harm in telling you a cautionary tale.
You can trust us.
I was an adventurer, like you seem to be. And, my knowledge of Shadowfell is familiar because I've been there. I, used to run with a crew and we would do audacious jobs and steal from mages and creatures in many corners of the world. One job I took on my own. It took me to that drab plain of Shadowfell. It's what made me look like this. I snuck into a lair of a dark witch, avoided the guards and nearly absconded with some treasure. But then the owners returned. I almost got killed right on the spot, but the witch heeded the words of her kinder companion, and so I was left with a curse. My greed would be a symbol I always bear with me, and whenever I take something that isn't mine, I bear the weight of sorrows of the owner.
Oh.
Did you ever learn her name?
No, I simply know that, well, dark mages love hiding in Shadowfell. It is a place where days can feel like years, and it's good for strange experiments and research. And also, no one's gonna cry about them if they get robbed, right?
No, it's interesting. We only just learned the other day about people called Hellbreakers who steal from the hells. Is that kind of like what you were doing?
I suppose. A friend of mine is a Hellbreaker. Me, I was just a mere thief.
A friend of yours is currently a Hellbreaker?
Yes.
We're kind of looking into a lot of this kind of stuff right now. There's been some weird fiendish activity happening around the Fallas. Do you think you could put us in contact with them so we could ask a little bit about it?
Well, even if I could, I wouldn't know where to send you. Relin is a very dodgy individual. She doesn't have a base of operation.
She ever mention any sort of, like, talking to the Trailblazers or finding out any weird shit going on? Did she tell you anything?
I split ways with her and our other companion years ago. That was before my curse. That's when I fully left that life. Now I work for the community and hope that someday that will fix me.
May I ask how long ago this happened?
My curse?
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ovo will uncuff his ear cuffs, and give him a look as if to see if he recognizes or if it's anything of a this is similar type of thing.
As he looks at the strange furry tips of your ears, he says, "Were you also cursed?"
I think I was. I don't think I've your kind of abilities or anything. But I was left with some type of magic. Took a few tries, I think. He swishes his tail around as well.
Mm-hmm. Kova, give me an Arcana or Insight. Up to you.
Inside.
Okay. When you show signs of your own change, your eyes meet and there's a little strange sense of kinship. You can't be sure, but there's something very similar.
Her name was Talia. She was in Morn at the time, I think. But she left sometimes. I never know where to. But it's possible.
So a witch did this to you?
Yeah, a hag.
Did she have a dark dress, a pale face, no hair?
Yep.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Same person. What?
No.
He kind of looks.
with a companion.
He kind of looks to the side and says, "This is a lot to take in. I need some time to think about this.
Yeah.
When I thought I was the only one who was cursed, I just took a sign to change what I do and help the community, but this is a lot." He puts the chef's hat on the table and kind of slowly starts leaving the kitchen. You can see he's kind of really deep in his thoughts and moves on almost automatically. And when he reaches the doorway out of the kitchen, he turns to Ikova and says, "You wanted to know about their companion?"
Yeah.
She had an advisor, someone kind who pleaded for my life. I'm only alive because of them, and I don't even know who they are. They wore a mask. Dark hair and mask of a sun. And that's where we're gonna end today.
I heard Reb. Gasp.
I fucking knew it.
Oh my god.